It sucks to say I thought that I needed you. I see those pills on the floor, and girl, I know that they are. Except for left to sleeve off your shirt, and I can see all your scars.
Shiki, I love you, but you make me so sad.
I've been so far, I've got too much to say about it. I guess I'll just shut up and pray about it. Where did you go? So the God, I think it ain't sounding out of my thoughts, but I want. I've been so fucked up, I don't got too much to say about it. I just want to shut, I guess I'll just shut up and pray about it. Where did you go? So the God, I think the rain is drowning out of my thoughts, what I want, I won't talk about it. So fucked up, I don't got too much to say about it. I just want to shut, I guess I'll just shut up and pray about it. Where did you go? So the God, I think the rain is drowning out of my thoughts, what I want, I won't talk about it. So fucked up, I don't need no love. Ain't been thinking about you much. I've been all these fucking drugs, baby, drive me crazy. I don't know what else to say about it. I know I promised I'd be fine, but I doubt it. I don't wanna waste no time. I've been losing my mind, crushing little blue pills in a little blue line. I've been trying to do right by you, it's hard, 'cause I've been so fucked up. I've been so fucked up, I don't got too much to say about it. I just want to shut, I guess I'll just shut up and pray about it. Where did you go? It's all the God, I think the rain is drowning out my thoughts, what I want, I won't talk about it. So fucked up, I don't got too much to say about it. I just want to shut, I guess I'll just shut up and pray about it. Where did you go? It's all the God, I think the rain is drowning out my thoughts, what I want, I won't talk about it. Long distance calls,
Thank you, Chris.
I remember it all. Sunsets last fall. We thought that this was all we needed. You believed it. I know looks can be deceiving, but I mean it. If you need me, I'll be right here. I'm not leaving. No. And I didn't wanna let you go. Now I'm alone, and it's the best day of my life. But baby, take it slow. Couldn't be on my own. I want what I can't have. I'm learning to put down my phone and love what loves me back. Long distance calls, and I don't miss you at all. think it's fucked up. Everybody's so numb. I don't like to talk much. Raise a plate on my tongue. Think I need a doctor. Feel this shit in my lungs. Don't know who to call on. Sick of all the fake love. I'm feeling like it's endless. Tell me how it makes sense. I would ask a friend, but I ain't got no friends left. 'Cause everybody's so fake. Treat you like a throwaway. You love the attention, so I ain't saying no names. No names. Gave you my trust, you lost it. Sold my soul, you know I bought it. Waste of breath while I'm not calling. Please forgive me, I'm not sorry. Gave you my trust, you lost it. Sold my soul.
Yo, 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 yo! Episode 4! Let's go!
I'm not calling. Please forgive me, I'm not sorry.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, here we go.
No, he's in here now.
Alright. What's good?
Shiki!
What's good? Oh, Glad's in this bitch too.
Yes, dude! So hyped.
Finally made it.
Dude, happy Sunday, guys.
Happy Sunday.
Word.
Happy Sunday.
Man, I've been waiting for this all week.
Hell yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited.
Dude, the idea of Spooky Sunday is really, really easy, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to do something
Oh
new.
shit.
We're trying to do something weird. We're trying to bring the community together every Sunday. And
yeah.
and also spread love while we're doing it, you know?
Let's go.
Dang, dude. It's so good to finally chat, chill, and get together, bro. I mean, I feel like we've been following each other for so long.
Yeah, bro. It's been some years now. I
Years,
think I
I'm
found you-
certain it's years.
Yeah, because I think I got tapped in with you through. I was either through Glaz or through my friend Splash Gang, who I
Dude.
know. Like I know y'all two are like mad tight.
Splash Gang and I go way back, bro.
Hell yeah.
Him and I grew
y'all
up-
are from the same place, right?
We're from the same block, bro. Like, when I first
Oh,
met
shit.
him, yeah, we went to high school together, but I lived on 4th Avenue and he lived on 5th Avenue. You know, and
Oh,
if we shared
fire.
the same alley. So, like,
That's sick.
yeah, so, like, we hung out quite a bit when we were younger, and, yeah, he's, like, one of my best friends to this day.
That's dope. That's like me and that's like me and an artist that a lot of y'all don't know, but you're about to, named Roach Spliff. Yeah. Like we grew up. I think we met when we were like 11 years old on some random shit.
Love that.
And just like, yeah, and we just like kind of we weren't like that close until we were like both around like 17, and we both started making music, and we got just really close, and just like we're doing a bunch of drugs and like learning how to make music, and now we both live in LA, and it's fucking lit.
Oh, you both live in LA now? Where are you?
Yeah,
and you're originally
he
from...
moved out like. We're originally from Asheville, North Carolina. That's where
Okay.
I am right now, actually.
Nice.
I'm in my childhood bedroom right
Let's
now.
go! Shiki XO, bro! Episode number 4, Spooky Sunday, dude. I'm so hyped to have you, dude. Thank you again for showing up, bro, for being here, for committing,
Yeah, of course.
for taking time out of your life and committing to this, because, like, I'm just trying to do something different and unique and special, and that completely includes artists like you, bro. You know, people that
Yeah,
are just
absolutely.
working hard and grinding and, like, dream chasing and just making good music and just trying real hard. And you know what, dude? I want to take artists like that are slept on in a way, you know? Like, what I kind of been thinking lately is, if you're too big to join my Discord, then you're too big to be on my show.
What I've been thinking lately is, if
That's
you're
valid
too
as
big to
fuck.
join my Discord, then
Valid as fuck.
Oh, sorry. I had to mute Jordy real quick because you had the stream up and I was echoing. But yeah, it's so dope because I want to like really put on people that are on the underground and really want to and really deserve it. You know, Shiki?
Yeah, of course, bro. And I really appreciate you saying that.
Dude, and I've been
But my
playing...
fault. I'm sharing the stream in my server right
Yeah,
now.
please do. By the way, I gotta say what's up to Echo and Doughboy and Donald and Camo and Trash Boy. You guys are early, dude. You guys are OG. This shit is just the beginning, man. I'm gonna do this every week for as long as I possibly can in my life, dude. Like, I'm gonna try to do this as long as I can. And you know what's crazy is Sunday, dude. Christmas and New Year's land on a Sunday, and I'm like, damn.
I just read that. Like,
Fuck
today.
it.
J2, what's going on, brother? How are you today?
I'm doing good, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing really well, man. It's Spooky Sunday, dude. I woke up today and literally the first thing I thought about was it's Spooky Sunday today. That's the first thing I thought about.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just super grateful, guys, because I'm trying to get like a dope artist, a really good guest every single week that when you guys hear their music, you're like, whoa. Like, That's dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is, I want to spotlight people that have been putting in all this hard work. And Shiki, I just gotta say I'm grateful as hell for you, bro. Thank you again for taking the time out and being here and being part of this experiment, the Spooky Sunday episode number 4. It's a live stream, bro, and I feel like that brings like a different like level of like engagement or realness to what we're doing.
Definitely, it makes it a lot more authentic. I've been excited for this all week. I woke up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I wake up, my first thought is always, "Where's my vape?" and then my second thought is, "Why are all these people texting me when they know I'm not awake yet?" And then it was, "Oh shit, it's Spooky Sunday today." I'm so excited.
Man, I'm happy to be on that list at all, bro, because like.
Yeah, but just so you know, it is in that order.
No, yeah, I appreciate the honesty, man. Vapes are important, dude. You do not want to lose one of those.
Dude, it's fucked up.
Always a bad day.
It's horrible. It's horrible. And if you're under 21 in the U.S. watching this, don't do it.
True.
Don't vape. It's bad for you.
I got to include.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wait until you're old enough to make that fucking life decision.
Facts.
And it's also bad the harm chemicals in your body. So be careful with the vapes.
Hey, Jordy, thank you for coming through today, bro, and wearing some Spooky Gang, bro. Grateful as hell for you, brother. Thank you, bro. I love that you're always showing love. You were rocking the merch in like your latest video, and that's like one of my favorite things when people like are wearing my merch in their music video and incorporating my art into theirs. I think that's super dope. So thank you for always coming through and saying what's up. I do gotta say, hey chat, yo, everybody, put some fire in the chat right now for Shiki XO. You've been listening to his music since we started this stream, all right? Like I just pulled up your Spotify and I pressed play. And that's what we've been listening to. That's what we've been vibing to. We are also going to be watching like a bunch of videos, Shiki XO music videos. There's a handful of them. I'm not exactly sure how long the stream will go. I always shoot for at least an hour. And then like, you know, it's pretty chill. So like it goes by quick, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
But I wanted you to introduce the homie that you kind of, we kind of talked about before.
Yeah, for sure. All right, yeah. So with me, I got my friend Glasgow, who was my first friend in this music shit. Found me off my first song ever on SoundCloud in summer of 2018, and like I didn't know how to mix. I was recording with a USB mic in Audacity and just uploading it. And so he mixed my first song ever for me, and we just became like best friends. And then about a year ago, he flew out to LA and we met for the first time and shot the video for a song called Touch Me.
I remember when he flew out to LA because this dude is like an A&R, all right? Hey, Glasgow, go ahead and say what's up, bro.
Yo, what's up, everybody? If you haven't already caught on to Shiki, you know, you should.
Hell
I've been
yeah.
on Shiki for like 4 years at this point, so you're kind of late, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of late, yeah. Maybe you're not OG, but
No, I'm saying people watching the stream who don't know Shiki yet.
no, yeah. But I would also argue that Shiki has a long way to go. Like the journey has only begun.
Shiki is honestly like, I mean, I'm like Shiki's friend, so of course I'm gonna support them. But
hell yeah.
Honestly, sound-wise, I feel like Shiki is like in the top like 5 to like 1% of people that are pushing like this kind of sound in the underground right now, and even in the mainstream. Like y'all probably don't know, but Shiki has like started out like going on, like hopping onto beats people made, and like doing music that way, which is a legitimate way to do music, and people excel at that, and that's good. But then Shiki like sort of wanted to start picking up production, and at this point I had already been producing for like 3 years, and in the span of like 1 to 2 years, Shiki just completely like crushed it and overtook even me and like my friends at production, and now they're doing just like the most crazy shit with like that. I mean, you know the songs, like it's just like insane how much like Shiki like grinds for this. And I mean, I've been there. Like Shiki literally if they don't have anything else to do, they wake up, hit the vape, get like a wet monster off the convenience store, then the whole day is just like locked inside the room. Okay, I got this song.
Right. I love that, dude. You know what? It's so much. People that I try to bring on to Spooky Sunday are, in my opinion, prolific artists, people that are passionate about what they're doing, and they're like really working fucking hard. That's like a part of like what I'm trying to do. Like I want to put recognition not just on talent, but also people that are grinding fucking hard, you know,
like work ethic.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like I got friends that are like, even that are bigger than me or whatever, and I always have more songs than them, because I'm just like Glaz was saying, I'm just insane. Like, one, don't sleep on yourself, because you're also nasty with it.
100%.
But I'm just insane. Like I will live off of like the zero sugar monsters and nicotine, and just sit at my desk like with Logic open for like all day.
Dude,
it's crazy.
I mean, I've been like that since I was a kid, though, dude. Because like when I was a kid, I just didn't have like, I wasn't like a social kid. I didn't really have friends. I was like, and then I saw like an old Eddie Van Halen interview where he's talking about practicing 8 hours a day. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna practice 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
And like that, like it's like I think I've just always been like a little nuts like that.
I think that you kind of have to be if you're going to be like an artist. I feel like there's always like a little level of craziness, and like maybe OCD, or maybe like, you know, there's always other elements. I feel like when you're creating, because it's like creating art is like something really special, man. Like it's something that the world really needs bad all the time, you know. Like people thrive on art. Even like shows like Netflix, Hulu shows, like those are things that people depend on, writers and like creators and people that have visions and ideas, you know. And like sometimes things get stagnant and there's no new ideas or nothing different happening, and then you can, and it hurts the culture, and everybody's like, oh, everything sucks, nothing is good, and it's like, that's because there's no artists. Like imagine a world without them.
Everybody's just waiting for that next moment. Like when you look, bro, every global tragedy is immediately followed by like the craziest revival in art. Like modern art in like the 1920s after World War I is like some of my favorite shit, because it's so out there, because everybody was like, yo, the world is so fucked. And then they like same shit like after World War II, like the whole postmodern shit. Like you're so right, like art really,
it's so important. It's so important.
Life imitates art more than the other way around, I think.
Facts.
Absolutely, bro. And dude, what's crazy is, man, I'm just so grateful for you guys for pulling up. I gotta just say real quick, like J2, man, thank you so much for coming through all the time, bro. Like super grateful. Like you guys have been coming through like every Spooky Sunday lately, and that's just like bottom of my heart, like real shit. Trash Boy, you too. I just gotta give like a little bit of love to the people that show up. This is like a different experience, because I'm trusting my Discord community I'm welcoming them into the conversation, and like into like the experience that we're trying to put on here. And I want it to be like something that nobody is doing. You know, there's some shows.
Yeah, it's a very unique thing, I feel like.
There's some shows like, you know, Adam 22's No Jumper, for example. And then there's like, you know, DJ Academics. He does some stuff. But their goal, their priority, like you talked about earlier, when you wake up, what's on the top of the list? And then you start going down that list. With Spooky Gang, positivity is so high on that list, bro, that like, I don't care about numbers as much as I care about like the people. Like if there's 10 people here that are really rocking with us, that's what really means the most to me. And
oh, for sure.
And I really believe that if we just keep going on this path, dude, we're gonna do amazing things. And I really do appreciate you again. I gotta say, bro, Shiki XO, you guys, we've been listening to his music. If you're just coming into the chat right now, you guys, by the way, Brutal, Donald, Echo, make sure you guys are peeping Shiki XO. I've been playing the music. And we're trying to spotlight an artist, dude, every single week. And somebody said recently, like, somebody asked me, how are you going to do that? How are you going to find a new artist every single week?
There's so many.
There's a lot of
so many artists nowadays, bro.
I'm like,
there's a lot of potential that hasn't even been tapped into.
I'm like, dude, this
so
is going to be
good ones too.
I'm like, this is going to be easy.
There's even like even in my little like corner of like people I'm tapped in with, I'm like, there are so fucking many of y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's funny because like I was Shiki, I was trying to find like something new to do with my YouTube channel, like I've been just kind of doing like my own thing, uploading whatever I make, you know, like I'll make a music video for myself and or whatever, and I'll just put it on there. And I was like, I've been really interested in like growing a YouTube channel, because I feel like there's a lot of value in that for somebody as an independent artist in any way, you know, if you're a musician or videographer
100%.
or whatever, you know, and I've been trying to grow my brand, you know, Spooky Gang. I want more people to wear my clothing. I want more people to like be a part of what we're doing. I want to grow the community as big as I possibly can. And I'm just trying to think like, what is the wave? Which way do I go here? What do I do with my YouTube channel? Like, I've just been uploading whatever I do, you know? It's not like, it's nothing real, you know? It's nothing really engaging. It's not like grabbing people. And I was thinking like how passionate I am about like I follow a lot of people on Twitter, Shiki. You probably noticed this, and it's because
you're very active on Twitter.
I don't want to miss out on somebody, bro. Like I have anxiety about like I don't want to unfollow like a really dope artist. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like I feel like there's so much potential out there, and I'm just like really into like finding underrated, like lesser known artists, if that makes sense. And dude, you're just a name that I've seen on my timeline like over and over for years, dude. Like it's not like a random thing that I'm choosing you. Like I'm reaching out to like people that I'm like, holy shit. Like I would love to have you on my live stream.
No, I really appreciate it. It's nice to feel seen in that way.
And
bro, this is all handpicked.
What's that, J2?
I said this is all handpicked. There isn't like these are the people that I'm thinking about. You're just like, no, I want this artist this week, this artist this week.
Yeah. No, and I love that. I love that because it's not some like, oh, this person just like dropped and it got on like some big editorial and there's like buzz around the name, so I'm gonna do that. It's like no, like I actually like know what this person's doing like long term.
Right. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of YouTube channels, like, for example, some that you've even been on, Shiki. What's crazy is you've been on like you have a T Aubrey video, multiple T Aubrey videos, I believe, right?
I just have the one. Me and T Aubrey actually met. Yeah, me and T Aubrey met a couple months ago when he came to LA, and then we met again when I played in Dallas, and we did the video for Forgive Me. T Aubrey's fucking he's such a genuine dude. Bro. He's like amazing at what he does, and he's so like humble and just kind and like
very dope. I also have the Spaceman Zach. If you guys are interested, I have an affiliates channel on the Discord. Like we're trying to build the Discord as well. That's a huge part of what we're doing right here. Is like if there's an artist that's like, I'm not gonna join your Discord and be in your voice chat with your community, then I'm like, you're too big for me. That's fine. You don't. It's just like I'm trying to find smaller people. Then
I hate when people try to fucking cool guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that.
Yeah, but
it's like I don't care if somebody got 200 followers. It's like no, like you're trying to like this person's trying to like show love and uplift the community, and you're just just weird.
Plus, everybody starts at 0 followers. Everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like I agree, man. I mean, like. Yeah, I agree. Like, and it's always like that. Like, you know, just like what people always think. They play the cool guy and stuff. Like, I mean, like, you know, like, like those people, man, like they're like him a type of hatred, and it's just a crowd that you just don't want to be in.
And that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Cool people aren't fucking cool anymore.
No.
Exactly, bro.
Exactly, bro. You're not gonna be
cool people aren't cool to me. Like, what's cool to me is people who like give a fuck about whatever they're doing.
Yo, look how many people we got in the voice chat here. We got Jimbo, Donald, Glasgow, J2, Doughboy,
right now.
Jordy, Smitty. Yeah. I don't know if we've talked. Smitty, what's going on, bro? How are you?
Let's go, man.
Have we ever talked before? Oh, okay. Welcome.
By the way, can y'all hear when I'm chewing gum?
No.
Nah.
Okay, sick.
No.
Hell no. Try to chew it louder so we can hear it.
I be thinking that same shit when I'm on the game and I'm eating something. I'm like, dude, I hope they don't hear me.
I'm like, y'all just gonna be smacking crazy.
Yeah. Do you play any video games, Shiki?
Not so much. Lately, the only video game I've played for like the last year has been Black Ops 3 Zombies, but I only play the old maps because I like just want to relive what it felt like to be like 11.
How important is nostalgia to you?
It's like one of my favorite things.
God damn, it is.
I mean, I have 2007 tattooed on my neck. I'm wearing a Blackout Boys. I saw somebody in the YouTube chat like shout out the Blackout Boys city. This is like some 2013, 2014 New York shit. Like, I love like nostalgia.
RIP ASAP Yams.
RIP ASAP Yams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, all
ASAP Yams low key invented emo rap, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm about to argue with you after this.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if he. Okay, I'm not gonna say he invented emo rap musically, but culturally, I'm pretty sure he was the first person in hip hop to be talking about goth bitches.
Fair. Because
if you go on his Twitter and you search the word goth, there are tweets about goth bitches from like 2012, 2013.
that is
And
fair.
if you ever just want to laugh, go on ASAP Yams' Twitter and just search the word goth, and it's so fucking good.
All right.
He has one. It's like show in Toronto. I'm throwing razor blades in the crowd for all the goth bitches. Like just like super
Oh my
out of
God.
pocket shit.
That's funny.
Yo, Stolbolt is in the
Super
chat,
out of
dude. I am sorry I am late, dude. It is not even a worry, bro. We do not worry about that shit. I mean, this is I've been kind of like
As long
I
as
joke
it's
around,
still
Shiki. I say it's kind of church, you know, because what we're doing
Yeah.
is positive. It's about love, and it's about community too. Those are huge things, you know.
Absolutely.
Community is huge. Love, positivity, huge. If you're gonna show up, be negative, bro, you can leave. We'll kick you right out, bro. You know, like
Oh,
this is-
100%.
I'm not even reviewing people's music. That's the thing. It's like we're just here to show love.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that easy.
jamming.
We're jamming. We're chilling. I'm spotlighting somebody that I believe in every single week, bro. It's a challenge. It's gonna be very fun for me to try to find and book somebody new every single week. This week, if you guys are just tuning in to Spooky Sunday, we have Shiki XO. This is a homie of mine. We've been following each other on Twitter for a couple years minimum. I swear to God, at least. And I have seen you working so hard, and your name pops up all the time. There's a few people like that where I'm like, easy request for me to want them on the live stream. So
It's
Super-
crazy, like having been around a while and just seeing like how certain people have like evolved. It's like really, and like seeing how I've evolved, but like I try to think of myself as little as possible. It's crazy just watching how everybody's like stayed at it and like grown and changed and gotten into different situations.
I've seen certain artists blow the fuck up, and
I've seen people pop off crazy.
Yeah.
I've seen people fall off crazy. I've seen
Yeah.
people go in wildly different directions.
yeah.
Like shit, I remember when I'm sure y'all know who Kennedy is. Kennedy XOXO.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were just talking about him recently, actually.
Yeah, that's a good friend of mine. I remember in like 2019, I think I found him through another friend of mine, Sachi, and Kennedy used to have the Instagram Diet Codeine, and he made like folk rap. And it was fucking sick. Well, I mean, it was like emo rap, but the beats were very like indie folk
That's
inspired.
cool. That's different
That's
for sure.
hard.
Like it's like his old shit on SoundCloud. I hope it's still up because it was really good. But it's crazy seeing like how far he's gotten. Like when I met him in person, I was tripped out. I'm like, we used to follow each other on Instagram on your old shit, and I looked completely different. I had like purple hair, and I had purple hair, and I made like straight 2018 emo rap.
I'm not trying to interrupt you or anything, but
Oh yeah, go for it.
part of Spooky
I'll ramble,
Sunday.
so you can come
No,
back.
you're good, bro. I love you so much for being here, man. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Like, time is the most valuable thing on this planet, you know? And anybody that shares it with you, you got to be grateful. Part of Spooky Sunday, though, is, like, I try to play like, community music as well in the background while we're chilling. So that it gives reason... Like, I'm trying to help inspire people to keep creating and create more. I feel like a lot of people give up way before they should. And there's people that have so much potential. I really want to help cultivate that in the environment that we have on our Discord in Spooky Land. Ideally, I would love to inspire new artists to create something new every week, and then every Spooky Sunday, I would play music from like that was made that week. If that makes
That would be cool.
You know, just to try to get like
What
really
would be fire? What would be fire is if you did like a contest, I feel like other people have done like I've done something similar where it's like a sample flip every week or something, or like, but if it could just be like a song from that week, and like it's like makes people more engaged for sure.
I feel J2, if you're still here, he brought up a really good point.
What's up?
You brought up a really good point a couple of weeks ago when we were just talking about it. You know, I'm always trying to like develop new ideas. Like, I don't think I'll ever have anything like perfectly set in stone ever in my life. You know, I think that it's always a good thing to be able to change your mind on things. I feel like I don't trust people that never change their mind on things. You know, that tells me you're just too stuck in your ways. And actually, Shiki XO helped me change my mind about promoting this live stream. I kind of wanted it in a way to be like an organic, like just kind of a surprise thing. But then Shiki was like, well, I want my fans to know that I'm doing this. And I'm like, dude, I want your fans to know that you're doing it too. And then I felt like an asshole. And I was like, no, we definitely have to promote it. So we're changing things for episode 4. I started promoting it. And I think we're going to like do a new thumbnail drop with the, you know, announcement every Wednesday or something like that. You know, it's kind of spread out enough where it's not the weekend
give
yet.
them a couple of days.
Gives you some time to chill.
Yeah,
But,
just like to let people know. You know what I mean?
Yourself, free some time.
But also I gotta stay on top of this because if I don't like keep switching the new music, it'll like start playing some random shit. Donald, are you still here, homie?
Yep.
And I can't allow any random shit to be played because then we get a freaking cuss thing ever. By the way, you guys, if you haven't already, Shiki XO is dropping a new single, correct?
Yeah, I'm dropping a single on Friday.
And you can pre-save it. You posted it in the Discord.
Yeah, it's in the Spooky Sunday channel on this server. It's also in like my bio link on any of my platforms. It's called Sometimes I Pretend Like I Don't See It. I co-produced it with Joelst. It's like one of my favorite things I've made. Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, check it out right here in the. I think it's in the community art right here. You guys can.
Oh yeah, that's it.
You guys can pre-save it. Looks like King already pre-saved it. I already pre-saved it. Dirty already pre-saved it, and Moon already pre-saved it. So if you guys are
Hey,
here,
shout out, y'all.
show some love, you guys. Pre-saves are so important for a small artist because the more pre-saves that you get, the more that Spotify wants to push your song to more people. It shows that there's already an interest in it. And the algorithm is like, okay, there's interest in it, so we're going to show it to more people. And it really, really helps. So whenever you see an artist pre-save, always pre-save their singles for them, please. It is so important. Yeah. It really helps a lot.
Yeah, and plus, just especially with like the way social media algorithms are now, like just even Spotify algorithm be damned, you might not even see that an artist you like dropped the new thing if you didn't pre-save it because you won't get a notification about it.
It's really sad sometimes.
Yeah. You have to pay for reach.
Yeah, like you might see I recently like an artist I've been following for like a while who I like a lot. Like he had a EP come out and I didn't even see it was out until like the Monday after. Like it dropped Friday, I didn't see it till Monday, and I felt like an asshole. I'm
Dude,
I'm just listening now because I just saw it, but it's so good. And he was like, "You're chill."
Shiki, I hate that, bro. I hate that so much. I was already telling you, like I get anxiety if I like unfollow an artist or something like, you know, and they end up making like amazing music. It's like, dude, that's even worse in that situation. You know, it's like.
Yeah, I mean, this is like I felt extra bad because this is like my real life friend too. So I'm like, fuck, I got like.
Oh really?
My friend Anxiety Attacks just put out a really dope acoustic EP that y'all should go peep.
All right, if you have time or want to, you should definitely post that in the community art, dude. I feel like our Discord community. Yeah, our Discord community is really dope, dude. They're really like a tight knit community, you know. Like the people that are here right now in the voice chat are pretty much here like all the time. What's up, Donald?
Oh, yeah,
I always get so many plays from the Discord. Like my view count has definitely gone up since I joined.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah, bro.
But I'm just trying to like.
Y'all are all cool. I appreciate y'all coming and like kicking it with us and like being a part of this conversation.
That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna play a couple more like community songs while we're just chilling and hanging out. Like I don't have like anything planned or nothing for Spooky Sundays. I just kind of like I have an artist where I'm like, dude, as long as you commit to being here, we're good. I'm good.
Yeah, just vibe it out.
Yeah. But what I was trying to say earlier though was J2 was bringing up that some artists get so discouraged because they don't get played. Do you ever feel like discouraged from not getting plays?
Dude, I used to struggle with that so heavily to the point where I would like delete a lot of my old music because it wasn't getting good reactions, and like I think that's always going to be a struggle when you want your music to be heard. Like that's like at the end of the day, like what's most important to me is like the impact I can have on people and the way I can connect with people, because I just know that like I was a very isolated kid, and I always like music was like the one thing I could relate to more than anything. And like the fact that I have, even though it's not that big of a audience, the fact that I have kids message me and be like, yo, this song like helped me through a really difficult time, or the fact that kids will like get like XO tatted on them or whatever, like that's insane. So I try to just focus on like that personal connection with that smaller group of people, rather than like,
dude, I love that
and,
about you.
why isn't the number bigger, why is it da da da. It's like that'll come, that's coming with time. Like I already know that like what I do and who I am is enough that like when the right people find it, they like can form that connection. So it's just a matter of timing and of just continuing to like put myself out to like more people and to different people.
Dude, I love that you say that.
That's the long answer.
No, I love that you say that, because like really truly though, at the end of like life, at the end of everything, do the numbers really matter? Not really. That's not the thing.
There's no Instagram in heaven, as far as I know.
Exactly. It's like the real, true, genuine connections that you build with people, and like the love that you have with people along the way, that like is like something so special that you really, it's like irreplaceable. There's nothing better, you know? And
yeah, there's a kid, not to cut you off.
No, you're good.
There's a kid in my Discord by the name of Darko, who he found me through someone else's like Discord, like back when E-Fests were a thing, like one of those like Discord shows. He lives in Philadelphia. He flew to LA to see one of my shows, and we like hung out after the show, and I was like freaked out.
Wow.
And then he drove up, he like took a bus up to New York when I played in Brooklyn a couple months ago. And I'm like, that's like technically like a fan, but that's like just one of my friends now.
Dude, I
you know
love
what I mean?
that,
Like
though.
like that's the shit that matters. That's the shit that matters. Is like the kids that like really care, and like,
dude,
like on a human level, beyond just, oh, you're someone who makes media that I like to consume. You know what I mean?
Dude, Glasgow, bro, like this dude ordered merch for me how long ago, bro?
Oh, jeez. It was like two years ago, I think.
You're an early believer in Spooky Gang.
Bro, if I see friends like making something creative, and I always say this, no matter if you do cover art or you do merch, if you do something important for the scene, right, and people like need you, I always say like pay for it. Like even if they are like, yo, I can draw you this cover art for free or whatever, just as a human, just pay for it. Because if you like invest in someone's art or in someone's craft, you're telling them basically, I trust in you as a person, and I feel that you're important in this scene and you're doing good work, right?
Oh man, I love that, dude. You're giving me goosebumps right now, man. Because like,
yeah, well, it's true. Because
words of wisdom from the glass cow.
Seriously though,
so many people undervalue their work in this scene. It's crazy.
No, they do, because they feel like it's like overabundant, but it's like not. Like there's only one of you.
Exactly.
There might be a fuck ton of people that make T-shirts, but there's only one of you.
There's only one person
there
with
might
your
be
voice.
A lot of kids. Exactly. There might be a lot of kids that make beats. There might be a lot of kids that can sing or can draw or whatever but there's only one of you.
Right. Especially I mean like with artists, I mean like honestly, like you don't get a lot of hate, and I mean like and there's gonna be a lot of hate, but at the same time, like I learned it from wrestling because and this when I came up like way before Lil Peep got into the mainstream. I don't know if y'all heard Lil Peep. And,
Have we heard Lil Peep? Come on, man. Chill, bro. Chill, bro.
Rest in peace to Lil Peep, man.
Dude, I have literally cried tears listening to his music after he died, just thinking like, damn, I am so sad that he died with the potential that he held in his soul, because it was like on a level that was like similar in my mind. I grew up in the 90s, and it was like similar to like a Tupac level. Like when I was growing up in the 90s, Tupac meant a lot to me because he was very heartfelt. You know, there was a lot of raw emotion in his music, you know, and it was a huge inspiration for me. And I never felt that again until I really listened to like Lil Peep's music, and it was kind of like reinvigorated in me.
Yeah, no, Peep was a crazy, like, the fact that, like, my little age group literally, like, lived our lives to that for, like, a minute. Like, I remember the first time, no, it wasn't the first time I had done Xanax, but my first, like, real, like, little, intense moment with it. I was just at this girl's house for, like, 4 days, like, just gone, like just not on this plane of reality. And I think we listened to his entire discography, like all leaks, all features, all that shit.
Oh yeah.
And I was just in a different world.
You might be referring to this YouTube video that I found it years ago. It was like probably 2017 or 18, and it said all Little Peeps songs, and I was like,
I think she just had like
everything.
She had like a 15-hour SoundCloud playlist.
Wow.
Wow.
That was good.
Shorty.
I remember. I remember. I remember. Like, I mean, I listened to Lil Peep like in the early 2015, and I was on like 2017, and then like once when I got one of my ex cheated on me and called me a stalker. You know, like I was listening to Lil Peep like really hard, and you know, and this one beat actually stuck to me at the time. Like it was Lil Peep album Hellboy. The second track it was OMFG. It was produced by NetArt. That was the whole beat. It was like the whole beat was so good. It was so vibey, like, and like it made me want to make beats like that. And you know, like I've been making beat. I'm making like trap beats, but you know, like I've been trying to make more of like the Lil Peep, Juice WRLDs and you know, like urban bands type beats and stuff like that. You know, like I was influenced by that beat, and ever since then, like I've been listening to Lil Peep like nonstop. I still listen to Lil Peep to this day. My favorite song is "Mud on My Gucci." And
for sure. Yo, Hellboy was crazy. Hellboy was crazy. The sample on that. There's a song on Hellboy called "Worlds Away" that samples "Something Vague" by Bright Eyes. So, like, Bright Eyes is like my all favorite. Like that's like my all time like biggest inspiration, like writing wise and everything. So like, I heard that, and that's low key when it clicked for me, because I had been making music before. I had been in punk bands. I was like writing songs on like acoustic guitar, but I couldn't show them to anybody because they were like too sad or whatever. And I'm listening like Bright Eyes and Daughter and Elliott Smith and all this like weird sad shit. And then I heard that, and I'm like, wait, he's taking the shit that I'm like listening to sad alone in my room and turning it into something that you can like play at the function and people like fuck with, like young people fuck with it.
Dude, he sampled Under Oath. He sampled what is that song Yesterday? Oh man, Wonderwall.
Yeah,
Dude, he sampled some serious like bangers. Like it was like wow. Like the production on his, it was like so like everything just worked, you know. And it was really crazy time to like be part of the scene, you know.
Yeah, like I know he sampled Modest Mouse for sure, and you know just yeah.
I love Modest Mouse. Oh my god, thank you for bringing that up. I love Modest Mouse.
Yeah, Modest Mouse is like one of the bands I grew up listening to like all of my teenage years, you know.
When I was driving, because like I said, this is where I'm from. I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. That's where I am right now. But when I moved to LA, I drove, and I was listening to my whole way driving through Texas. I was listening to "This Is a Long Drive for Someone with Nothing to Think About." That Modest Mouse album, just peak.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Christmas looking like this is all the count.
Yo, I kind of
like they could put me on because you know like I'm waiting till I get my master's in like 12 days, and after that I'm gonna stay for a few months get myself right, and after that I'm moving to Colorado next summer.
Wait, you're getting your master's degree in 12 days?
Yeah.
Congratulations! That's so awesome.
Yeah.
What's your master's in?
My master's is in psychology with a minor in disciplinary studies. So
That's awesome. That's really cool, dude. I'm proud of you.
Hell yeah, Jordy.
He's killing it
yeah,
for sure.
and like one of the biggest inspirations that actually made me do it was Lil Peep was for sure, and also for her, but definitely Lil Peep for sure, man.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Is like inspiration about like from artists. Like, dude, Shiki, you're inspiring me to create this whole episode. Like, you are my inspiration for this entire episode number 4 of Spooky Sunday, dude. Like, thank you, bro. Like, I just need amazing artists to make this work, and you are one of them. I want to play one of your music videos while we're chilling, you guys. I'm pulling it up on screen.
If you want to like ask me questions about it and shit.
Yeah, you guys feel free to chime in. I'm gonna be quiet during this video, and anybody that's in the voice chat can just talk to Shiki. Okay.
Hold on, real quick. In a second, I'm on the YouTube chat right now. Someone asked what's my top 5 bands. I'm gonna try to answer that real quick. Bright Eyes, Daughter, Rise Against, My Chemical Romance, Boy Genius.
Damn, My Chemical Romance. The Used was one of mine for sure. Like at one point, The Used was so important to me. I remember getting a brand new The Used shirt back in the old days, and I went out to eat, and somebody like it was at this Italian restaurant, and some girl just like we had some confrontation, and she like put a plate of like pasta on my new Used shirt.
Oh my dude!
Do you guys ever lose T-shirts?
Yeah,
I don't know where that shirt went, bro.
Bro, my first ever serious relationship, the girl kept my minor threat shirt after we broke up, and I was so upset.
Oh man,
I'm still upset now thinking about it. Actually, I missed that shirt.
Chat, put some fire in the chat for Shiki XO right now. Look at this freaking video. It's a Team Aubrey video. This shit goes hard as hell. If you guys haven't pre-saved his new single that's coming out, it's in the community art section of our Discord channel, so go in there and pre-save it. Please, please, please.
Let's go.
Dude, this is such a good video, too. I was just showing it off to one of my buddies. I was like, check out this artist I'm having on Spooky Sunday, bro.
That's so dope.
They're like,
so dope.
Oh, shit. Like, how do you... That's the person I was like, how are you finding these people? How are you going to do it? You know?
Jeez, I appreciate that. I think someone in VC said they had a question for me.
Yeah.
That was me, bro. But that was my question, though. The band one was my question too. So.
Oh, fire.
But we could say, what about like who's your favorite artist, like single artist, not a band?
Break-ins.
Oh,
bro, I fuck with that.
Oh,
he's been popping off lately.
For real.
Break-ins and 93 Feet of Smoke and are probably like my top 2 right now. But to me, Break-ins has been the best out since he came out, and he'll continue to be the best out until he stops or until I pass him.
Truthfully, Blue, bro, I believe that you can be. I believe that you are easily on that same level of quote unquote like success or people that are aware of your art. I guess it's a hard thing to describe. It's not. We like to compare ourselves to each other in a way where it's like, oh, I'm bigger than them, they're bigger than me, or whatever, basing it off of like attention or numbers or whatever. But it's just like.
Because there's no real metric for art. You can only measure like how many people are looking at it.
Exactly. Like, dude, you could be the most dope fucking artist on the planet, and people just be sleeping on you.
Yeah, and there are a ton of artists like that. Like, there's like some of my favorite songwriters have like less than 5,000 monthly.
Phantom says, "Love you, Spooky. Love you, Shiki. The vibe, My Chemical Romance goes crazy." Camo says MCR, My Chemical Romance, Echoplex, Rise Against, and MCR goes hard. I saw Rise Against at a Vans Warped Tour one year, and they were really amazing.
Oh, fire! I saw Rise Against at a festival in Memphis. They were like my first favorite band.
They were really good live.
When I was like young as fuck. They were great live. I've actually been getting like back into them, like their first like 3-4 albums.
Ghost Girl says The Used. By the way, Ghost Girl, if you want to join the voice chat and say what's up, please do. We definitely encourage that in this community at this time. I really want this to be a place where it's like, dude, we're building something like, and everybody matters. I don't want anybody to feel left out. Everybody matters here. Every single person that's like part of the conversation matters to me anyway. So thank you guys all for being here. Roshi says Hawthorne Heights was my jam. Hawthorne Heights was huge, man. R.I.P. to their screamer. I remember he passed away years ago.
Yeah, Hawthorne Heights was dope.
They were different.
With their screamer, actually. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, we can hear you. What's going on?
I can hear you.
Yeah, but I got to see that at my first Warp Tour, actually.
Oh, Warp Tour was so huge, bro. It was like,
rest in peace, Warp Tour.
Seriously, though, that was like...
I went like 10 years in a row. I went in 07, like, until the last one.
If you guys are just tuning in right now, you're watching Spooky Sunday. This is a live stream that I do every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Tonight, our special guest is Shiki XO. He's the homie. Definitely an amazing artist, somebody that I believe deserves a little bit of love and attention, and that's what we do every Sunday is spotlight a new artist, somebody that I believe in, somebody that's working hard in the community, somebody that's doing something different. So if you guys want to, please show a little bit of love and say what's up to Shiki XO, and also go ahead and plug your shit too whenever you want, bro. Like your Twitter or whatever.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, hi Shiki XO. I mean, everything is Shiki XO except on Twitter it's real Shiki XO because someone else had it. I don't even know who.
I wonder if it's is it an account that is not used anymore?
No, it's like some streamer girl.
Oh, okay.
Let's go report it. So, I mean, she has more followers than me. I don't think I can do that.
Damn it!
I'm just trying to keep it peaceful. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody coming and coming and rocking with me. Yeah, if y'all like what you hear or you fuck with me or whatever, go follow me. Go check out the music. There's a lot of music for you to go find.
Absolutely, dude. There's plenty of shit.
There's a new song out Friday. I got like 90 something songs out. Like.
Yeah, the new single is in the community art section of our Discord. The Discord link is in the bottom of the screen right now. So you guys, if you aren't already in the Discord, please join. The only rule is you just got to be a positive person. You got to do your best to just be, a good person and just be loving. And there's just no hate involved. And if you haven't already, go to the community art section and pre-save the new Shiki XO single. I've already done it. I think Moon already did it. King already did it. Donald, J2, did you guys do it? Don't make me beat your ass.
I'm about to do it right now, big bro.
Don't make me beat your ass, Donald.
You calling them out live for the pre-save. That's crazy.
Yo, Bimmy in the chat. What's up, Bimmy?
Oh, I pre-saved on the community. I was on the community art that I pre-saved it, so.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, so Shiki, he also Shiki, so that's to you.
Appreciate y'all.
Echoplex says, any Nine Inch Nails fans here, dude? I grew up listening to a lot of Nine Inch Nails, actually.
Yeah, I love Nine Inch Nails.
The older stuff it hits so different. It's just different. It's weird shit, man. And I love it a lot, honestly. Trent Reznor
said been blasting Shiki.
Go ahead.
Someone said been blasting Shiki since Scars and haven't looked back. That's like a year ago.
What?
That's like a year ago. Shout out to you.
Let's go, dude. That has to be one of your fans, then. That has to be one of the fans, bro.
Yeah. That song came out a year ago. This coming Saturday will be a 1 year anniversary.
Wow.
Crazy.
Shout out Sachi. Shout out Riso.
What are you guys thinking of these visuals? These Shiki XO visuals. What do you guys think of the songs? I want to see it in the chat, you guys. Ike, what's going on? What's up, everyone? Beamy in the chat. Jazz is here. Phantoms is here. Ghost Girl is here. You guys are the best. Shiki XO.
Do you edit these videos or like
no.
Do you have someone that does that?
I don't edit them at all.
No.
Oh, Shiki.
Which
yeah.
I don't. Hold on. I can't watch the stream while I'm in voice chat. So I don't know which video is playing right now.
Oh, right now we have Touch Me.
Oh, it's Touch Me is directed, shot, edited, everything by Glasgow. This motherfucker right here.
This motherfucker that's in the Discord? This motherfucker?
Yes,
hold on, let me pull up his
Yeah.
camera real quick. What's going on, homie? You shot this video?
Yeah, bro. I shot like 30 videos.
Talk about this video right now.
And this video was very special because, usually it's just like you go out, you shoot something. But me and Shiki actually, like, the night before, schemed a plan for the video as to like how we would do it. And
Nice.
we like wrote a storyboard on a piece of pizza carton. And
No
Shiki
way.
still has that.
Yeah, I still have. It's in my apartment.
Yeah.
I don't. It's in my apartment in LA. I have. We didn't have any paper. We ripped off the top of a pizza box, and he drew the storyboard for this video on that, and I still have it.
Damn, I love that.
It was so
Yeah,
fire.
it's-
Yeah, and we went to a Goodwill to get that suit that I'm wearing, and like
Oh
we,
my god.
we had like run away from crackheads, and then we made that fake blood that's on my face.
Yeah.
So when
I
you were
was
in the
like-
when you were in the store with like the fake blood and filming, what did you say to like the people working there?
I mean, I didn't really say anything. One of the dudes asked me if I made music, and I was like, yeah. And
Yeah.
then he tried to show me his SoundCloud.
Oh nice.
The security guard at Goodwill showed me his SoundCloud while we were
Yeah.
doing it.
Camo says
He made like, I don't know. I'm too friendly for LA, bro. I gotta be a little more
freaked out a
television.
couple of Starbucks employees.
Oh yeah, I was washing the blood off.
Yeah.
dude, hey Glasgow, this is a beautiful video, honestly.
Thank you, dog.
It looks beautiful.
It's putting my film degree to work, bro.
Dude, I
Absolutely.
love it.
My
Camo-
bachelor's in film just for this.
Camo says visuals are dope, music is fire, and Phantom says big fan, bro, inspired by you so much.
Yo.
There was a few people that were like,
Shout out Phantom.
Shiki! Like, I was like, by the way, this weekend on Spooky Sunday, Shiki XO! And everybody was like, well, not everybody. There was a few people that were like, Shiki! I was like, fuck yeah. I think Phantoms was one of them.
Yeah, it's dope because I feel like right now I'm at the size where like those people, like I'm starting to like recognize everybody's names because it's like the same. It's like not that many people, so I feel like it's like it can be very like personal right now.
That's
Like,
how
makes me happy.
that's why I love what we're doing in our Discord so much right now, because it's so chill. It's like family shit, you know? Like that's why I'm like, if you are too big to join my voice channel in my Discord server, then you're too big for my show. And that's the way it's going to be. Like if you're not willing to join the voice chat and chill with the homies and be part of this, then I'm going to find somebody else, and that's totally cool. But
100%.
I want that level of connecting with the community and people to be like, dude, that's how you create real fans, bro. By giving them a real experience and by connecting with them. You know, it's hard to connect with an artist on Spotify or SoundCloud when everybody is making music. But when you're like live streaming and you're chatting with them and
Spotify or SoundCloud when everybody's
you know, actually part of the conversation, it like creates like this different level of a connection with you. And they're like, dang, this is like,
Absolutely.
this is just, it's deeper, you know? And that's important for a small artist. Like if you were on tour, I would highly encourage you to stay after or before every show and try to meet every single person that you possibly can and try to like,
Dude, I was just about to say that. Like in New York, I was there. I got there. Like I always get to shows early. Like I don't get people who just show up like at their set. I would have stayed late, but the show in New York actually got shut down because there was like a safety issue. But I know like in Texas, same thing. Like just staying like I love like because it's like bro, people like it's one thing if somebody like streams your music. It's like okay, cool, I appreciate it. People paid money for a ticket and left their house to go like experience what you do. And if you're like if you're not like appreciative of that and you don't recognize that, you're kind of a dick.
I've
or
noticed-
you're just not like in reality.
yeah, that's the thing is like having that mentality of just being a rock star. Like, oh, I'm a rock star. Like I'm going to show up when my set is there and I'm just going to do my set and then leave. It's like, you're not showing the community, your fans any love. And those are the people that are keeping you going. And if you're going to continue to go down like a path where you're not showing your community or your fan base like actual love, it's going to make it harder for you to have a career. You know, I've noticed that even Oliver.
You can be a rock star, but still like
Absolutely, bro. To me,
being a rock star and being like good to people is not mutually exclusive.
To me, I think Oliver Francis is to me a rock star. Like I love Oliver Francis. I'm a huge fan.
Oliver Francis.
And he is like I'll be there at 6:30 for the meet and greet, and then I'm performing at 9. And that's what I want to see, bro. You know?
Can I
No,
just?
it's funny. The people. Oh yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, can I just put into that?
Sure.
I feel like it's only fair to say that if you are a certain size of an artist, right? This mindset of catering to your fans at every cost can become toxic very quick, and so
True.
I think it's fair for bigger people
True.
who've had struggled with that in the past to decouple from that and care a bit less about their fans if they're like so many, like obviously not like Steve Lacy type, just like say like fuck you to your fans and piss off at shows, but just like from a mental perspective, it can help if people are under a lot of stress, if they just leave that behind.
You're absolutely right.
It's definitely not to cut you off.
No,
I think
you're
it's
good.
definitely important. It's definitely important to have boundaries.
Yeah.
Like to know where especially with the way social media is and this weird parasocial relationship people have with artists. I think it's important that, to know where your private personal life ends and where your public life kind of starts, and to be able to separate and because I know this was a big problem for me mentally, was attaching too much of my self-worth to public perception and
Absolutely.
this and that, to the point where I was almost relying on fans and support for to feel okay mentally, and I don't, and that's not a healthy place to be in.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, if you're like Michael Jackson or Prince or Justin Bieber or Eminem, there's a handful of guys that really can't go outside anymore. That's
100%.
That's a whole nother level. But I guess what we're speaking on tonight specifically is having this mentality that you are too good for your fans. I mean, I see that often in the underground music. People feel entitled that they have fans. I should have fans. You should be doing your job and being a fan of me. That's how people look at some people.
Yeah.
And I have quote unquote fans of Spooky Gang, people that enjoy my merch, people that cop my shit and stuff. And I'm so incredibly grateful for it that I'm if you're trusting me with your money and you're trying to buy some art from me, I want to get that shit out to you as fast as I possibly can. And that's kind of part of what I try to do is dude, you're not going to wait for my shit because you are important to me. If you are going to order something from my website and give me money and you're expecting something in return, you're going to get that shit real fucking quick. I don't care how big I am. I don't care how big I am.
I'm that way with features too. If someone buys a feature from me, if at all possible, I'm gonna do it as soon as the bread comes through. I'm opening Logic.
Yeah.
To the point where I remember one time somebody bought a feature from me, and I had just upped the price. It was the most anyone had ever paid me for a verse, and at the time they bought it, I was very drunk. I was 2 bottles of wine deep, and I'm listen, I don't want to make you wait. Just so you know, I'm a little drunk. Is it cool if I do this right now? And he was yeah, cool. And then I did it. And every time I listen to the song, I'm oh man, I was fucking sloshed when I did that. But absolutely, I think it's just that feeling of being grateful that people support you to the point where you're no, I want to give you everything I can give you in return for that.
Which reminds me, guys.
Talk real quick. Before you say, guys, talk real quick about repping art and stuff like this. Is it cool with you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, when I first bought your shirts, when you buy people's art, especially with Spooky Gang and stuff like that. It's not you just wear a 1 day type thing. You gotta wear every day. You need. Honestly, you gotta wear for for me, honestly, I wear this all the time, for my shows. I got other shirts for Spooky Gang.
Dude, I only printed 30 of those, bro. So thank you for copping one of those because those are rare as fuck. And if you guys haven't already, go to my website right now, spooky.land. Buy something, and I'll ship that shit out to you so freaking fast. You'll be like, holy shit. I just placed the order, and I already have tracking information. Well, the reason that I'm able to do that is because, I do everything from here. All the stuff that's printed is already here, at my house. There's no third party or anybody that like prints it for me after you order. Like, I believe in myself. I want to get this shit printed, and I don't care if it takes 5 years or 10 years to sell. It will sell eventually. I believe in my heart, and that's how I feel like all artists should be, because it's really hard to get going, but once you do, it's like the constant like reminder of like people like ordering merch from you or giving you like views or plays or likes or commenting or hitting you up, like, it's so important to a small artist. And I think that gratitude should just be like echoed in this room tonight. And Shiki, I know that you're such a grateful person. I definitely have sensed that over the years of just following you. Like, you're not the type to just be like, nah, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna show up and do my set and leave.
No, and absolutely, like, it's because I remembered feeling like for a long, like, I feel like I've only really started getting traction the last like year and a half, really, and like even that's been like not that crazy. Like, so it's just that I have that experience of years of being in a situation where I looked at people as my peers and they looked at me as beneath them because of numbers or whatever else. So like I remember what it felt like to have, like, you know, for it to take like a couple weeks to get 1,000 plays and shit like that. So I can't take any of it for granted. Like, any like those those milestones and those moments like really hit crazy for me, because I'm always so acutely aware of what it felt like to not have it.
100%. This video that we're watching is the In the End short film covered by Shiki XO.
Oh man, that was during COVID. I did that X cover. Yeah. That's
I love that Misfits poster, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's right here. This is the room I filmed that in.
That you're in right now?
Yeah, because that was before I moved out. This is, hold on. I'll show you the Misfits poster. Hold up.
No way. That same video right there. Yeah. Wow, right in that window. Right there. Wow.
Yeah.
And you've been in LA for a couple years now?
Yeah, I moved to LA in July of last year, so about a year and a half.
What are you thinking, like, overall? How are your like thoughts and vibes out there? Because that's another whole other place.
What do I think of LA?
Yeah, like, how was your like transition? Like, what do you think of like the move out there and stuff?
I mean, it was definitely a big culture shock, because I'm not from like a big city. Like, Asheville is a town with like about 100,000 people in it, and if you drive 20 minutes in any direction, you're like in the mountains, you know what I mean? You're kind of in the middle of nowhere. So it was definitely a big shift. Stuff's more expensive. Like, that was my first time, like, moving to LA was my first time not living either like with my family or at college. So like that was huge. I'm learning how bills work, and I'm like I'm like learning all the adulthood things at the same time as adjusting to a totally different like climate. And there's a lot of positives and negatives to it, but I'm grateful, because if I wasn't out there, then none of the things I'm most happy about in my life right now would be happening. So I don't think it's for everybody. I don't think it's a necessity to like make it or whatever. I don't think you have to go to LA to like get a greater level of success for anybody. But
I feel like a lot of people do believe that.
Unless maybe if you're like an actor, if you like want to go audition for studios that are in LA, maybe you need to be in LA. But
true.
It's really like the only, like, I was just in LA because I wanted to live with my friends and make music. Like, I didn't want to stay here, and I wanted to be with my friends.
Yeah, I think that LA would be a great place to network, but at the same time, like you said, like the attitudes of people in LA are not like they are in this Discord, for example. You know,
they're not. I mean, it's really just it just depends who you're around. There are a lot of people who are out to do things for the wrong reasons and are very self-serving, but you just gotta. That's a matter of just knowing what you attract and knowing what your boundaries are and what you're okay with, and just moving accordingly.
Yeah, definitely. Like, especially in LA. I mean, I mean, like I do want to go to LA. I do want to go to LA, but at the same time, like there's like there's like bunch of robberies, people getting shot in LA. I mean, I heard I heard this one video I saw on No Jumper of like there's a person that shot somebody in downtown LA and stuff like that. You know, just
I live downtown, so like I mean I live downtown, so I feel you. I haven't personally had problems. Like even when I I'll walk around at night. I'll just have like my AirPods in. I have a knife on me. Like I'm not really worried about it. It's weird because everybody talks about like LA, like crime's bad, da 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 da. I'm like, I know more people that got shot in my hometown. I know more people that like died of overdosing and of whatever else from my hometown than I do in LA.
Yeah, same here. I mean, like that's all my cousin. Well, my cousin got shot off 2 years ago. And she got murdered, and then like that, and then like the next following months, my old friends, they made me kept doing security and all this stuff, and I felt like and I felt like just people kept using me as a target, so I just cut it like everybody off. I just started becoming my own ways, and that's why I decided on my own. Like once I get my master's and stay there for a few months, like I'm leaving Tallahassee, then I'm moving to either probably Nashville or Denver, most likely, because because one, I was at the cassette tape release show, and I do have a cassette tape. I don't know if I have to post it, but it's not too spooky, but but yeah, ever since that cassette tape release show, I got invited by a band called Ryan Saub and the Dead Mall, and they were doing some real acoustic stuff, and they have a rock scene in Nashville too on their own, and for me, they told me they liked my style and wanted me to come, so I'm just gonna take the opportunity, so I'm not gonna stay in Tallahassee no longer, so after what happened.
No, 100%. And I gotta give Glasgow a little shout out, by the way, bro. I see you on your phone. I don't want you to get too bored here. Shout out to that little Overwatch poster in the background, bro. If you've been playing it at all, bro, because
I'm literally
my Discord's been hyped on Overwatch 2 lately, bro, and we're always looking for a 5.
Let me actually show you what I'm doing.
Nah, I was just teasing you. I love you so much, man.
Up your stream
I was just teasing you, bro.
I can't simultaneously look it up because my Wi-Fi is ass.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just trying to look up the stream while we're talking.
Oh, to see what we got going.
Yeah, I got that poster in Glasgow actually.
Nice. You play at all?
I used to with the first game, but
not lately.
I just no. I've been playing Modern Warfare 2, and I told Shiki to fucking get it too.
I still haven't done it.
Still on that Black Ops.
Well, he's making art, so I mean, it's a valid excuse. Shiki's busy creating.
Yeah, true.
But it would be fun to get in some games with some peoples. I think that gaming is an underrated way to connect with people. I think that a lot of people have got to know me personally a little bit better by gaming with me. I play Fortnite and Overwatch and some other little things, and there's some people in here Doughboy, who has my art tattooed on him, by the way. Shout out Doughboy, bro, the homie wearing Dead and Detached. Always supporting smaller artists, dude. Always coming through, showing love.
Dead and Detached is fire.
He is. I'm gonna get him on.
They drew my skull. They drew my skull. Shout out Dead and Detached.
Yeah,
bro. Blackwood, we were at a bar a couple weeks ago. I was wearing this hoodie, and the bouncer came up to me. I forget where it was. She pulled up. She's like, "Oh, I got a Dead and Detached tattoo."
Yo, that's so sick.
No shit.
So
that's
random.
actually crazy, actually.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, damn.
That's actually crazy.
He made the covers for one of my songs.
I would love to have him as an artist. I've already reached out to him and I said, I'd love to have you on. Just because, especially for me, I make merch and stuff. I make clothing. But, I want to go out of my way to have, more clothing designers and more, small merch people on my website or on, the live stream as well. We had Coffin Club on last Sunday, and they're just good people making really dope shit, and I'm just dude, we just gotta support everybody. Like, I don't expect anybody that supports me to only have Spooky Gang in their closet. Like, that's so weird. Like,
shout out Coffin Club.
So, Coffin Club and Dead and Detached, dude. If you guys don't know who they are, it's pretty easy to find. Just search Dead and Detached.
And shout out Conflicting Thoughts also is a fire clothing brand. My friend Dylan Cole, who he shot, I don't know if you played him already, the Make Me Holy and the Needy Little Bitch videos.
Oh.
He also has a clothing brand called Conflicting Thoughts that's amazing, based out of. Actually, no, he just moved to Savannah, Georgia, but he was based out of Florida for a while.
We're watching the Waiting video right here.
Oh man,
you're wearing the same hoodie. You're wearing the same hoodie.
I was wearing, Waiting. We filmed that in Yellowstone National Park. My little brother filmed that on my old Android phone, and Glasgow edited it.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, that's dope. That's like a hot spring right there. Looks like.
Yeah, no. I'm like, that's a geyser. We were in Yellowstone National Park filming a video.
That's so cool that you guys have like got closer just through music like that, you know? Like, dude, Glasgow, you're in Germany, bro.
I know.
That's
dude.
So far.
I know, dog.
That's far as hell.
We've been at it for a minute, dog. Isn't that on Sad Boy Click, that video?
Yeah. Shout out Sad Boy Click.
Shout out Sad Boy Click. Like, he's one of the like nice dudes who, like, you know, when you want to like go on a channel, you either like have to pay to submit or like pay to get uploaded, right?
Yeah.
And he's one of the dudes where it's just like, yeah, if I fuck with the music, if you have a video for it, just give it to me, I'll upload it. And he has like I think 60K subs or something.
Wow.
And just off love, like Sad Boy Click and also Haunter.
Dude, I want Haunter on here.
Love to me, Haunter showed love super early.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've already reached out to him. He, as far as I know, he works or he's busy on Sundays. But I've told him I want you on Spooky Sunday because you have like crazy stories. You've done so much for like the underground. You've done so much for the community, and a lot of people.
And he's so slept on still. He's so slept on still.
You have no idea, dude. I was looking like I was just for shits and giggles. I was going back to his old shit, and I was like, you know, what are his old uploads? You know, you see Bones on there. You see like Xavier Wolf.
The fucking sipping tea. Is it sipping tea in your hood? Like the huge X AMV that he had.
XXX, dude.
I think so. But he's like Astari level, but underrated.
So underrated.
Absolutely.
I love Astari too. Astari is another person that I'm like. Those guys are like really the inspiration that's building what I'm doing with Spooky Sunday, because what they do is they go out and they find artists that they curate. You know, they're like, I like what you're doing. I want a video for my channel. And that's dope. But what I'm doing is very similar, but I'm like, I want you live on my channel with me, hanging out, chilling.
For sure, like let people know you not just as your music, but also as like who are you as a person behind that.
It's like the meet and greet that goes with the show. You know, people get the show from you all the
time.
They're not getting the meet and greet, bro. You need the meet and greet.
That's a great analogy, actually. That's a great comparison.
And like I was saying earlier, just like it helps develop this really strong, like when I see an artist live and I like interact with them on a personal level, it's like, damn, like to me it means way more, and it makes me like just more invested. What do you think, Trash Boy? We haven't heard from you yet tonight. What's going on, homie?
Yeah, I definitely I agree with that 100%. Like, I think you're doing an amazing thing here, building a community of people involved. It's super dope.
No, for sure. It's like us. It's similar to like why I used to go on Instagram. I don't know if anyone remembers this. I used to go on Instagram Live like multiple times a day, every day, for like a year. Like I would wake up and just go on live and like play music and shit. And it was like it was such a great way to like connect with like the audience and just be like genuine with them.
100%.
I had to stop doing it because people were like, I would play unreleased and people would screen record and put it on YouTube, and so I had to stop going live as much. Like
that's cool though. At the same time,
it's cool, but I'm like, I messaged the person. I'm like, you just posted this whole song, and like, how am I supposed to put it out when you've already put it out?
True. I think that a lot of times you're
I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm just a fan.
Yeah.
I was still like, I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's like the intentions are in the right place, because they're putting you on. They're like, dude, I fuck with this artist so hard that I want to film their live, and then I want to be the first one to put their shit out because I'm so hyped on it, you know. But at the same time,
that's cool. That's cool if I'm Drake.
Yeah, but at the
That's
same
cool if I'm
time,
Drake.
at the same time, I feel like a lot of fans also, like most of them, I feel like understand, like, you know, there's also a process that goes with like dropping a single, dropping an album, promoting it correctly, and like helping it become like a real actual success, and not it just being like spoiled. You know, there's like you don't want to know the end of the movie. Yeah, you don't want to make it exactly. You don't want to tell the end of the movie before everybody hears it. You know.
Yeah.
So exactly.
So yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of fans are usually pretty cool about that, but some people do kind
of. Yeah.
What do you think, Donald?
I agree. You know, I'm just happy to be here, bro. I really like Spooky Sunday. It's like my favorite day of the week, and I look forward to it all week. And I have fun hanging out with all the people in the Discord and you guys on stream, obviously.
Let's fucking go, Donald! Put some hype in. Yeah. You go. Put some fire in the chat right now, everybody, for Spooky Sundays. Why? Because we're doing something different. We're doing something new. We have Shiki XO, special guest, dude, the homie, the friend, the artist, formerly known as Shiki XO, dude.
The artist formerly known as and continues to be known as
Shiki XO. Get it. By the way, Swain was in here earlier in the chat. You guys were talking, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Shout out Swain.
Shout out Swain, dude. Swain was my first episode.
Yeah, Swain's an underrated legend. Swain's is such a goat.
I hear Oliver Francis' new project, Pond Scum. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's very more rappy than like emo or singy, and it's dope as fuck. And I was thinking of Swain the whole entire time. Like, dude, Swain would be so good on like any of these songs with Oliver. Like he's got this flow. Swain he's got like this flow, you know. He's just an underrated guy, like you said, man. And yeah, he was my first episode, and that dude is just dope as fuck, man.
Yeah, Swain's dope. It's crazy. Like the longer I've been in the scene, I see some people who I have no idea why they're not massive. You know what I mean?
You're one of them to me.
Hey, yeah, I really appreciate that. But like, I look at like Glasgow, like, and this is speaking just musically, like Glasgow's one of them. Polearm is another one that I'm like, how are you not fucking giant?
I feel like he's a little too big for Spooky Sunday. Maybe I feel like if I asked Polearm,
it's not even that he's too big, bro. It's that he's too busy. Like
true.
Like every time I see him, it's like all love and we have like great conversations. But the motherfucker is always busy, and I think he likes it like that.
No, yeah, I definitely agree.
Like, he like one of the hardest working people I think I've ever met. Like
there are artists like that, and I really, really, really respect that. Splash Gang is one of them. He's one of my best friends. You know, like I won't see him for a year straight sometimes, and he lives 20 minutes away from me.
Type shit, and it's like
because he's working, bro. He's busy as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I'll see him. I'll be like, oh, dude, like we're we're still like we still gotta like because you know they'll be like, oh, we should make a song or we should like do this or do that, and it's like, yeah, totally. And then I see them like 3 months later, and it's like, hey, why haven't we done that? And it's like, oh, right, because you have a whole clothing brand and you DJ'd on tour for this person, and I've been putting all this together. Like, love that shit.
Ghost Girl says I've met like 4 artists from Spooky Sunday, and they're all so amazing. Like honestly, I'm so thankful.
Love you, Ghost Girl. Shout out.
Dude, that means a lot, honestly. Like that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like spotlight somebody that I'm like, you guys are gonna fuck with this person. You know, I don't care what, like if you listen to this type music or that type music, you will see somebody that's grinding and that's somebody that's passionate about art, and you're gonna be like, wow, I respect the fuck out of that.
Yeah, and also if that person gets like big or anything, or they like go on to do amazing things, you can always like look back to the
Glasgow. That's what I'm saying about Spooky Sunday. That's why I'm like, I like
look back and be like, damn, this is the first interview.
That's why I like that. I would rather like the artist be smaller than bigger, because I would rather be like a Starry or Hunter and like catch somebody early and then like reap the benefits of it later and be like, holy shit, like you found that person way before anybody else did. And like that's the thing that I really pride myself in. Like I think that there's so much potential in the underground right now that is like so slept on. It's almost disgusting. You know how many amazing artists. If I was an A&R for like Sony or some major label, I would literally just be on Twitter just searching for like artists and just being like, well, that person's insane. Like I could, like it's easy to me.
Yeah, but then they ask you, do they have 10,000 followers on TikTok? And then
Yeah, they want to make their money.
Oh,
that's
not
what
interested.
Yeah, they want to make their money.
Label at this point, my perception of it is the labels they don't have the resources and they're not interested in like artist development anymore. They just want
No, you're right.
You got to come into the situation with a buzz and with leverage.
100%, dude. I was talking to Shinigami on voice chat recently, and him and I are kind of working on like a little something together that's not music related at all. But he was saying,
shout out Shini,
huge dude. Like
he pulled up to my first LA show.
No way.
I didn't even know he was there, and then I'm like outside after my set, and I see him leave. And I'm like, wait, was that Shinigami?
Dude, I love him so much. I love him so much, dude. Like he is, to me, he's a punk, a real punk. There's a lot of like people that are like, I'm punk, but he doesn't give a fuck about money. He gives a fuck about art. That's all he cares about. Like everything that he puts out is just like, I do what I want to do. I'm not here to make anybody else happy. I'm putting out what I need to put out. This is my therapy. This is what makes me happy. This is what brings fulfillment to my soul. And that is like, to me, the dopest shit in the world. I think that is like the coolest shit, because he could like, he could drop like a Luna 2 or whatever, and he could like get a billion plays. But if his heart isn't in it, he's not in it. And that's what like those types of artists, like they stand out to me, where it's like, I'm not trying to make money doing this shit. I'm trying to like heal my life doing this shit,
Exactly. Like you're making it because there's something inside of you that you feel like you would understand. Like there's something inside of you that if you could recreate it outside of you, you would understand yourself better.
Yeah.
And that's like healing for you, and it's healing for other people who like look at that and they see themselves in it.
Yeah. And a lot of people who like blow up quickly, like over like one song that they just made, like first year of making music, don't get this. And I've talked to actually like a couple of people in the German underground who are coming up now through TikTok and throwing a show and stuff. And it's always like, yeah, dude, I gotta make the next like TikTok banger song, like make the next catchy thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's never about, yeah, I want to make this. It's always about, yeah, I gotta make the next viral shit. So
in Glasgow, that becomes a problem. That becomes a problem because if everybody is just like studying the BPM and the like the tempo, and they're just like, well, what has every other number one hit been like, and they just try to mimic it. What you're doing is like you're eliminating all creativity now, basically, because you're just trying to mimic and you're trying to like create something that people want. There's no creativity involved.
And it stops pushing culture forward.
And it stops pushing culture forward because you're just doing something for money and not for the art. And everything that has pushed like culture forward in the art world has always been like weird, different, and hated. It has to also be hated.
I mean, nothing is really original, right? In the sense of originality, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I would say speak more like a pioneer, I guess. Like pioneers.
Yeah, like combining different things. Yeah.
Like Young Lean for sure.
Nothing's ever gonna truly be original, but like you're gonna like someone will put together something in a way that like you never would have thought of. Or
Absolutely.
like you ever hear you ever hear a line in a song and you go, fuck, I wish I wrote that.
Yeah.
It's like that feeling. It's that feeling of, yo, I've had that. It's when you hear something and you're like, I've had that feeling 100 times and never put it in those words.
Bro, you know what the last line is where I was like, damn, I wish I wrote that?
What?
In Joey, bro?
Yeah, I know Joey.
Yeah, in Glitz, bro, where he says fucking up the image is just part of the image. That shit's crazy.
I love that.
No, that one's crazy. I think the last line I heard where I was like, fuck, I wish I wrote that was... Fuck, that's actually a good ass question.
That's a good question.
I think it might have been, I think it's when hold on, I gotta make sure I don't fuck up the line. I gotta look up the lyrics of the song and make sure I phrase it right, because I'm gonna feel terrible if I say it wrong.
Donald looking cute as fuck with the local Ghost Club hat. You can find it at spooky.land. Gotta give my little promotion in here. Easy
Best hat I
peasy.
ever had.
He never takes it off. He plays Fortnite wearing
I
it.
wear this, literally, I wear this every single day. I just wore this in a video that I dropped.
Jimbo looking cute as fuck. I love that brick wall behind you, bro. I hope that you have an amazing day. I can't wait to play some Fortnite with you, big dog.
Yeah. Okay, I found it though. I think the last line where I was like, "Yo, fuck, I wish I wrote that," was when Braken said, "Your God planned me out," and I took his hands off.
Damn. You've been heavy into break-ins lately, huh?
I've been heavy into break-ins since Punk 2 came out.
How long ago was that?
Like 2020. Like that, break-ins is the reason I started producing.
Really? Yeah, I did notice that you tweeted. I did notice that you tweeted that you had a beat store, by the way, and I did not know that about you. I've followed you for quite a while, and I had no idea that you actually were a producer as well. To be honest.
Yeah, I produced for myself, and then I started like, I have a track train where I just throw like beats I didn't do anything with. Actually, it's still like Black Friday weekend, so this is still a thing. I forget what the fucking code is. There's a code for half off all my beats on my beat store. I think it's, hold on, I gotta make sure I know what it is before I say it, because I don't want to tell somebody the wrong shit.
Hell nah, bro. Hell nah. We don't spread misinformation around here.
The code is holiday, and it's 50% off anything on my beat store until tomorrow.
What's your beat store? Is it on BeatStars?
It's on Track Trains.
Okay.
Tracktrain.com/ShikiXO. It's linked in all my bios on any of my social media.
Sweet. So if you guys are interested in purchasing beats at all, definitely peep at least. Definitely peep at least.
If y'all want some beats,
check that shit out.
Definitely peep at least.
If you like how my shit sounds, and you're like, damn, how do I make my shit sound like that?
So
I already did it for you.
How much of your music is self-produced then?
A solid chunk of it. I couldn't tell you like a percentage, but everything that I dropped at the top of this year was self-produced. Like everything at the top of this year was. My album 2007 is fully self-produced. The Orpheus EP is self-produced.
So you have an album 2007 and you have a tattoo that says 2007. Tell us about 2007.
I got that around the same. Yeah, I got the tattoo for the release. 2007 to me is, well, okay. So in a literal sense, it was the year that my mom got sick. She's okay now. She's good now. But it's aside from like the nostalgia factor of how I think of 2007, it's also like it represents whatever moment in your life you kind of felt like you lost a piece of your innocence, and you're in that in between where you're not quite grown up, but you're not a kid anymore. You can't hide from things, and it's like that process of learning how to face those, like the world in ways that you didn't think you could, or that you didn't want to.
It's like a turning point in your life.
Yeah, it's that moment when you realize that you're kind of alone, but you're not alone because everyone is alone in the same way.
And it's a very underrated album.
It's a very underrated album. It sounds dated now. I can't lie. It sounds a little dated now.
I still listen to that shit.
You still listen to that?
Bro, and there's a music video for Where Are You Going, which also was on the album, right?
Yeah, Where You Going was on that album, and we shot that video in like 45 minutes at a skate park near my.
And there's like a funny story to that because.
You tell it.
Okay, while we were shooting, so you have to imagine we were like in between ramps, right? And the ramps are like 2 meters like down or 3 meters down, and I'm telling Shiki, okay, like walk towards me while you're performing, and I'll just like walk backwards with the camera. And we'll go as we go, right? But then, like while I'm doing it, I try to keep like in motion, right? So I'm like wiggling like a little bit left to right to give it like a dynamic thing. And then one of my feet actually doesn't touch the ground, but it's like I accidentally step onto the ramp and I fall like backwards, like down onto the ramp while holding the camera.
Down like a 10-foot concrete ramp, bro. Like
Yeah.
I thought it hit his head.
Yeah.
You hit your head?
No, wait. So I went like this, like a turtle, right? And I like the first thought I have, which is totally stupid, but it was like, oh fuck, please God, save the camera, save the camera. I wasn't thinking about myself. I was thinking like, please God, don't let this fucking camera be smacked. I'ma die if this camera dies, bro. And I held it up like this, on the grip, right? But I didn't hit my head, and I got down safe. Like I ripped my jeans all the way up to my ass.
Wow.
You can see like my underwear, and I only realized it like 2 hours later. But I ripped my whole jeans. And Shiki and Lurk, Roach Spliff came down. They were like, "Yo, you okay?" I'm like, "Wait, am I okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay. It's all good." And then actually that fall,
and then we filmed a clip inside the ramp. So if you watch that video, there's a moment where it transitions from like us being like up on the thing to being in the ramp, and the transition is the footage that's recorded as he fell back.
Yeah, you can actually see the fall.
Damn, dude, you're a true cameraman. So you did go to school for that stuff too, right?
Yeah, I got my bachelor's in digital film making thing. I studied 2 years, and on the side I was like doing music and stuff. And yeah, I was just so happy when I got out to LA because there's so many interesting people to shoot videos for, and obviously like Shiki was like a long time friend. I planned to go to LA for like 2-3 years, and then COVID hit, and there was like this whole lockdown where you couldn't fly to America if you were outside of it. And that just got lifted, and I was like straight, okay, I'm coming over. And I met Shiki, I met so many great people. I met T. Aubrey, Spaceman Zag at the show.
Oh shit, I love them, man. They're such good people.
RKO, like Lurk, like there's so many nice people in LA. Even though, like Shiki said, there's you have to watch who you're like friends with, right?
Yeah, there's some weird. There are some people whose names we're purposefully omitting from these stories.
Yeah,
that's definitely okay.
Yeah.
No, but all in all, it was just like great because in Germany, there's just now starting to like build a scene. I mean, there probably was one before, but I was just not aware of it. So the one good thing through TikTok is a lot of German like underground artists that are making dope music are actually getting like recognition and linking up, and they're finally like playing shows together. And I'm like friends with those people, so I also get to play at those shows and be with those like-minded people finally. So it's like a small version of like LA, but actually in Germany. So that's cool, yeah.
Very dope, dude. Gotta give a little shout out, by the way, to everybody in the chat. CJ and Brutal and April. Thank you guys all for showing up, being part of
chat.
Thank you for being part of something special, and everybody in the voice chat too. Jordy, Trash Boy, Smitty, Jimbo, Matt. You guys are really awesome. I'm so grateful to have like a little bit of a foundation here to be able to do this, where it's not just me and Shiki hanging out by ourselves live. You know, that would be kind of sad to me. I would love to have more people involved. And
I'm not enough for you. I'm not enough for you.
No, you're more than enough for me, dude. But I can get that through a DM. For a live stream, I need
I love the boys.
I need a few of the homies to come through. And Glasgow, bro, like you've been a supporter of mine specifically for years, and I just have to say again, thank you, and I'm super grateful for you. Like you were certainly the first order that I ever had to Germany, and maybe the only person that is. I'm uncertain if you're the only person that's ordered from Germany, but like
no, because my girlfriend at the time actually also ordered something from you. I convinced her to.
Nice, dude.
Wait, was that that one girl?
Yeah, well, which I was with
the girl that made you unfollow my spam account because there was a picture of like there was like some Tumblr picture that had a girl in it as the
Yeah,
profile.
but that's like okay. So I don't want to mock her, but Shiki is very sneaky with this. So basically, Shiki had like an alt account, right? Which
I still
too.
have this, and no one knows it's me.
Yeah. So
What?
Shiki
You got a
posts,
burner?
Like, yeah, Shiki posts like pictures of like Tumblr girls on there.
It's my like spam like vent poetry
Yeah.
account, and
But then-
but none of the pictures are pictures of me. It's like all random pictures
Yeah.
from Tumblr.
But then if you don't know this, you think it's like some sort of girl. So Shiki actually got me in heated waters one time.
Oh, you were like,
No,
your girl was like, "What are you doing over here, buddy?"
No,
Yeah,
because
like-
on that account I still follow like people from the scene and like artists I want to show love to, and even though they don't know it's me, and so I've gotten some of the homies like sliding in the DMs of that account, and it's always fucking hilarious because I'm like, damn, this is what y'all be saying to girls.
Yeah, bro. Shiki is checking out the Riz.
Dude, I gotta say,
Maximum Riz.
Shiki, you're the goat, man. I gotta say, thank you again for pulling up and making like some time for Spooky Sunday, dude.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Appreciate you having me on. It's been a lot of fun.
I just wanna say again, you guys, if you aren't familiar with Shiki XO, Shiki is the special guest for the night. Super grateful to have him. You can find his music on Spotify, SoundCloud. Pre-save the new single in our Discord. Link in the bottom left of the stream. If you go to the community, community art section, you can see the new single right here. I have it up on stream.
How much lasagna is in there?
How much lasagna is in there, bro?
In the song, there's a lot.
Tell us, Spooky.
How much lasagna is
Better be a
what?
lot of motherfuckers lasagna in that bitch.
How much?
In the new
lasagna
single,
is
I
in
got a
there,
lot of
Spooky?
lasagna in that bitch. I got a lot of lasagna in that one.
Riz up the lasagna, bro.
Oh my god. Yo, guys, remind me once we're off stream, I need to tell you about a crazy Riz moment that I had recently.
Okay, bet.
Riz, the rapper?
Yeah, Shiki is
Not
the
not
Rizla.
not Riz the rapper. Riz, it's like East Coast slang that I guess has become a thing over the internet.
Oh.
But Riz, but it just means like being like it's like when you're like really insanely smooth. So when you do something and you're just like, damn, that was so smooth. That's Riz.
Yeah.
I'm learning. April's getting off. Have a great night, April. CJ says, wish I could chill longer, but work in the morning definitely acceptable, guys.
Yeah.
Just
Good night,
super.
CJ. Have a good.
Really
have a good day.
appreciate
Work tomorrow.
everybody for pulling up, showing some love. Just being a part of something special. And again, to the voice chat, all the homies that are in the voice chat hanging out with us. Shiki, what are you thinking about Spooky Sunday? Like, what's your feedback? What do you think? Like,
I'm having fun, dude. I'm having fun. This is cool. I like. If I didn't have the stream up next to it, I would like forget this is a thing. I feel like we're just like hanging out, talking. Like it's very, very casual, very calm. Having a great time.
fuck yeah, man. I'm so grateful to have you, dude. It's like just something I'm trying to like, you helping me make it better. So I love to hear your feedback. I like to hear everybody's thoughts. There's gonna be growth. There's gonna be like evolution. There's gonna be development here, but I think we're really onto something beautiful.
Absolutely.
And we've been bumping Shiki XO all night. Been playing, besides other than the few songs that we played from the community, like we've been playing your music on stream, bro. And we've just been chilling, hanging out. There's no pre-planned questions. There's no script. We're just vibing and having a good night and just bringing the community together. I think that's really fucking cool to just bring whoever that wants to be here with Shiki XO to the meet and greet and to just be chilling, hanging out, get a little bit better understanding of like your art, your music, help people like spread the word,
Absolutely.
Raymond, thank you for being here too, bro. Like you are cracked at Fortnite, my guy. If you want, maybe perhaps after the stream we can run some games.
Let's go.
Donald, bro, tell him about Quacky, bro. Tell him about Quacky in Fortnite, Donald. You've seen it.
Bro, Quacky's cracky.
He's cracked at Fortnite, my guy.
I've never played Fortnite once in my life.
It'll give you anxiety.
Really fun, Overwatch 2 is better. I think.
I played for like 5 minutes and didn't get it, so I turned it off.
Like I've just never that's just never been my thing. Like even when I did game more, I played like single player like RPGs were always my shit. Like I was
Yeah,
really into
that's-
Fallout.
Well,
you know, middle school, like I used to like play PS2, and then like 10 years later, I would play Fortnite, and then like also that happened like one of my close friends stole my little my close friends like stole my
If it's your close friend, bro, I don't think they're your close friend, bro. If they stole some from you,
Yeah, that's not your
that
close
sounds like
friend
a
who's
close
stealing from
enemy.
you. That's like, yo, that's
Sounds
your
like a
close
fucker,
enemy.
bro. Whoever stole some shit
Yeah.
from you, bro, fuck them. That's trash.
Yeah, that's why I just decided to cut people off, and you know, just off for, and you know, just for people like that, man. You know, like, and after that, I just do it on my own. I haven't really talked to anybody until I asked for like probably a year. So,
Well,
like,
you know what, Jordy? You got us, bro, and that's all that matters. You got Shiki XO, and you got Glasgow, you got Donald, you got Jimbo, Moon, me, bro, like Trash Boy, like, bro, we're fucking here, dude. We're all here right now, doing something weird, doing something incredible, and dude, we've already been at it for almost 2 hours, guys. I think we're gonna be wrapping up the stream in the next 10-20 minutes. So, like,
Donald, why you keep flexing the pancakes, Donald?
Oh yeah, and
Yo,
I made this little lately. I don't know if y'all see it. I threw something for the whole spooky chat. Just you know, with the black pants, and then I tried to do the little spooky the little spooky little beanie. But I don't know how I'll do it. But what do y'all think about it?
You did it.
You did it, bro.
You talking about that video you just put out? I watched it, bro. It was pretty hard.
Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. We'll have you on, Jordy, one of these days, bro. We'll get you scheduled on the Spooky Sunday, bro, and you can talk all about your art, broski.
Oh, thank
We're
you.
definitely gonna put you on, big dog. But tonight we gotta talk about a little bit more about Shiki XO. Like, this is the end of the stream, you guys. If you've showed up tonight, dude, you're special. You're an amazing person. You're an amazing human. You're onto something amazing.
Appreciate it, for real.
We have a couple people that mean a lot to me. Shiki XO for one, and then Glasgow. Both of these individuals I've been connected with for a couple years now on Twitter. Dude, Twitter is so sick, dude. Like, I would not have anything if I didn't have Twitter. Like, when it comes to networking and connections and meeting people, there's no fucking way we would have met on Instagram or Facebook.
Nah, bro. People give Twitter a lot of shit for being like toxic, but it's really the people that you surround yourself with, right?
No, Twitter is, for better or worse, Twitter is just a community, more so than any other social media. Twitter is like very community building and very community based.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like you can contact somebody like legit, like for real. Like, you could be like, oh, if I want them to read something, I can. The best way is not to DM them on Instagram. It's not to DM them on Facebook. It's to tweet at them. Like, that's the way that people will read something. It's like, dude, they'll see it. Even if they don't respond, I guarantee you, like, even like bigger artists, they read shit. They don't want to miss certain
absolutely.
things.
That's how, like, I literally, I think multiple songs have happened off of either me doing it or me telling somebody else, like, yo, tweet at this person and tell them to make a song with you.
Yeah, bro. I risked to have a feature with Spaceman Zach, maybe with Shiki.
I mean,
It was already going to happen
that's
anyway,
that's like the homie. Like, shout out Zach for pulling up to the show in Dallas
Super
and like
nice
showing
guy.
a lot of love. Showing a lot of love. He's super
Genuine
super nice
human.
guy.
Genuine human.
For sure. And like, I don't know if he and I are gonna make music together. I don't know if our sounds really work.
That
I think
shit would go so hard.
aesthetically we work together very well.
Agreed.
But you know, we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens.
You
I
know
don't
what?
like to.
You know what I say, Shiki? I say this is an old saying. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Yeah,
That's an old saying.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Exactly. So, like, if you're like in his Discord, like, yo, Spaceman, I fucking love you, bro. You're so dope. Like, I just want to make some music with you. Like, that's my dream. You know, like, I feel like eventually, if you were there in his Discord, like, by the way, chat, if you're not in the Spaceman Zach Discord, I'm also gonna add the Shiki XO Discord after the stream to the affiliates channel here. I think it would be dope, like, every single time I have a guest on, to put on like their Discord if they have one into the affiliates and kind of like build that as well.
Yeah, for sure. Just like open up the community and like have that like cross population.
Yes, dude, it's so important. People like to see like other artists as like competition and shit like that, and it's dumb as fuck. It's like really the dumbest shit.
No, that's
like,
ridiculous.
If we
That's
all
ridiculous.
just like love and support each other, dude, like
shared love.
you have no idea what we.
This is about to be a wild comparison, but it's like treating another artist as a competition. It's like if you're fucking with a girl and you get like mad that she's got a vibrator. Like that's not your competition. That's a teammate, bro. Relax.
Hey, dude, I love that.
Work together, my boy. Collaborate.
100%, dude. You are 100% on that shit, though. Like, you're not being replaced, bro. Like, chill.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if somebody buys Coffin Club or Dead and Detached. Like,
for both of you, dog. Like y'all both y'all both got a position to play.
bro, sometimes you be in the studio and she needs that shit. You know, like you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Where's the pancake, dude? Flex it.
What, Donald with the pancake?
Yes.
Slide the recipe. Slide the recipe, bro. What
Yo,
you
I
doing?
make hey Shiki, I make a delicious cranberry cake. I will tell you, I make a delicious cranberry cake.
I never had a cranberry cake before. I need that.
The important thing with the cranberry cake is cranberries are a little bit bitter and delicious, so you need to have something that kind of like counterbalances that bitterness. So you create a butter sugar sauce. And it's basically butter, sugar, and something called evaporated milk, which is common in baking. And you make like a butter sauce that goes on top of it. And like when you bite into this cranberry cake, it's got like the bitter cranberries, but then it has like the really sugary and buttery like sauce that goes with it, man.
Oh, I love that.
I'm gonna make it for you one day. I promise.
Do you want a funny cooking fact?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so you know corn syrup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shit that you can buy everywhere in America.
Yeah.
It's illegal in all of Europe.
Literally no surprise here, bro. You know why? Because everything stupid and fucked up is definitely allowed in America. It is not, dude. America's a place. They say it's a free country, and they use that as the excuse to do fucked up shit. Like, for example,
yo, you want to talk about America being free? No, I got a story from today that I thought of and forgot as soon as we got on camera. But listen, all right. So today, right? I'm in my hometown, and there's this place here called the Biltmore Estate. It's the largest like family-owned property in the United States, and they have like restaurants and shit you can go to. It's like an upscale ass place. I was only able to go there because my dad works there, so like we didn't have to like spend that bread. But so I'm there, and I'm in like a nice ass restaurant. Like I'm for sure the dirtiest thing in this whole establishment is the kind of place it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I'm just chilling. I'm like there with like my family. We're like catching up, and I'm just just relaxing, having a good time, eating my fish and chips, drinking my little whiskey, like whatever. I go to the bathroom, bro, and I like handicap stalls because I get claustrophobic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm there, and I look over, and there's a fucking gun clipped to like the wastebasket in the stall.
What?
Fuck?
There's just a whole pistol just there.
What the
fuck? Bro, I know.
What?
No, so my first thought is like, yo, did somebody like plant this here? And I'm like, no, it's like way too out in the open. Somebody just had it and sat down and took it off their belt and clipped it right there and forgot it. Like
no fucking way, bro.
How drunk are you that you forgot your fucking gun in the bathroom?
What?
My first thought was like someone is like low waging it, and he's like so depressed he just put the gun there. He's like, all right, in the break I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
like,
no, but so I'm like bugging out. I almost like grabbed it, but then I'm thinking, I'm like, I don't want my fingerprints on this. So I go out. I found my waiter. I found my waiter. I'm like, yo, bro, there's a gun in there.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? And like sprints back.
That is actually crazy as fuck, bro.
No, it was fucking nuts.
Where was this at? Which state?
It was North Carolina.
What the
so
fuck?
Like we have like pretty lenient gun laws here, but the thing that was crazy was that on that property, like because like that restaurant is on like a larger like property that's like pretty fucking big and has a lot of shit on it. you're like weapons aren't allowed like on those premises because they're privately owned.
Right.
So that's why it was like a big deal. But like, no, like shout out North Kakalaki, shout out the South,
Jeez.
motherfuckers. Fools are leaving their gun in like the restaurant bar bathroom.
That's something I had never seen before. That's for sure.
Dude, I have never seen that before in my life. I was like,
I never saw that happen. Like after that.
What the fuck?
It reminds me of the fucking what's it called? The Mafia like trilogy movie. What's it called?
yeah, no, it's like in the fucking Godfather when he like leaves the gun in like the toilet tank. That was my first thought too.
Hey, if you guys got any questions or if you guys want... Oh, I am period just pulled the fuck up! What? Hold on. Steve. Steve just popped into the voice chat. What's going on, bro? Tell me you're here.
Yo, good, man. I just finished eating and I was like, oh, fuck, it's Sunday. I know the gang's gonna be chilling.
Yo, dude, you are a future guest on this little experiment, bro.
Absolutely. How are we doing?
I'm doing amazing, bro. I appreciate you for coming through and saying what's up, dude. I just seen you pop in and I had to say, what the fuck is up, bro? Like, you are another one of those artists that I would love to have on because you're very community oriented. You're really about like just building a strong community and just putting out like a love and a passion for art, bro.
Yeah, dude. I appreciate that a lot. I know I see you hustling all the time, doing good things. Being a good person, you know?
Fuck yeah, man. I'm so happy to have you here, dude. Thank you so much, man. It's so good to see you here. I love to see new faces, dude. It's like when I get a first order for like a spooky game merch or something, like Shopify tells me that. It'll be like their whatever order. Their first order, their second order, whatever. And like I always get excited when I see a first order because I'm like, holy shit, like I would love that. Like give me an opportunity to like make a difference and like get this shit out to them as fast as I can and for them to be like really impressed by me, you know? Like I love that. And
you always give extra like goodies in it to us. When I did do my one order, I did get like an extra patch and whatnot. Like I don't know, I think that goes a long way.
Hell yeah.
No,
I love that when I love that, bro. When I like get a shirt from somebody and they send me like a bunch of stickers and like a little note and shit. I'm like, oh, like
yeah, the note. Yeah, note's huge too. That's sick. It just shows they care, you know.
Bro, I think it's time. You know, Spooky has like given so many people a shout out. I think it's time we shout out Spooky for
shit!
Yeah, shout out Spooky Gang.
Shout out Spooky Gang.
Hey, thank you, man.
Shit on.
That fucking means a lot to me, bro. Especially coming from you, man. Like, hey, Donald is showing up a little bit of love, dude. You like, I do try to send people like if somebody orders something from me and I don't have like something extra, like. So like somebody orders like a shirt or something, if I don't have like a magnet or a pin or a sticker or something, I have to write them a note. I have to be like, yo, like thank you so much for your order, like fuck, like draw you a skull or something, you know? Like I want to be remembered, you know? And it really does mean a lot when people like recognize that because like dude, to me community is everything. It's really everything. It's so important. It's like people are the most important part of life to me. I don't think that there's anything more important than the people. Like a life alone without anybody else would just be like the most devastatingly depressing thing to me.
People are the only things that can't be replaced.
Yeah.
We're gonna be wrapping it up in about like 8 minutes or so. We have my homie, the guest, the dopest fucking person, dude. Thank you so much again, Shiki XO, for coming through and just being part of this.
Hey man, thanks for having me. It's been real fun. But so we're gonna wrap up in just a few minutes here. So if anybody has like other questions or like
I'm gonna shut up for like the next 5 minutes, you guys, and I want you guys to just hit up Shiki, talk about art, and be involved in the conversation a little bit. So I'm just gonna shut the fuck up for like 5 minutes, and you guys just ask him whatever you want.
All right, what y'all got for me? What y'all got?
Donald, don't be shy.
Who's going first?
Donald, you are.
All right. What's your favorite song of yours that you have made that's like your favorite?
My favorite is probably it's probably still a song called "Oh How You've Grown." I don't believe my eyes. It's like fully self-produced and it's like 4.5 minutes and it's just me throwing so much of my creativity into it. Like I spent like a month and a half on that song, the longest I've ever spent on a song. Like I made it like originally it was like a 2.5 minute voice memo, and then I like recorded it and like did a bunch of shit, added a drop and all this, and then I was like listening back to it, I'm like, it's not finished yet. And then I went back in like a week later with like my electric and did a whole other thing, and then the song was like 4.5 minutes, and I'm like, fuck, are people gonna listen to a 4.5 minute song? And I'm like, I don't care, I like it.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely my favorite, just because it was one of the like that was like the first, like one of the biggest moments of me putting like my own creativity above how I thought it was going to be like received. And I was just so like that song is 100% me. Like there's not a sample in that. Like it's all me.
Bro, that song takes you somewhere, bro. That song takes you somewhere.
That song's, I love that song.
Trash Boy?
I love that.
Yeah. I know you were like talking about Bright Eyes. Like, what's your favorite what's the most influential Bright Eyes album to you?
Oh shit. Thank you so much for that question. Holy shit. Fevers and Mirrors probably just as like a full project, because that album takes you somewhere. Like the sound design and like the ambience of that album really like transports you. I don't know how to explain it other than when I listen to that album, I feel like I'm a little toy ballerina wandering around like a haunted dollhouse. Like I don't know how else to explain it.
Spooky, dude.
I've been listening to that album for like 10 years. Like
that's a great album.
Yeah, Fevers and Mirrors. I have I'm Wide Awake It's Morning on vinyl. That's obviously like a classic, but Fevers and Mirrors probably is like the all-time favorite for me.
Oh yeah.
Moon, how are you doing tonight, homie?
Oh, pretty good. I know I was pretty late for the stream, but
no, you're good. Nah, dude, I know you work hard as fuck, and I don't blame. Literally, I'm just grateful as fuck if anybody shows up at all. You know, if Shiki shows up, I'm good. Like that is the bare minimum. If Shiki XO shows up tonight, that's the bare minimum. If he doesn't show up, I'm in trouble. But if Shiki didn't show up tonight, I'd be in trouble. But
yeah, Glaz, what'd you just say?
He called you the bare minimum, dog.
Oh yeah, the bare.
You got dissed.
Yeah, he's just the bare minimum. That's all we needed tonight was just the Shiki, you know.
In the bear market.
So, fuck, man, I'm just so happy to be able to have you guys on again, like Glasgow, and like really seriously though, appreciate the hell out of you, man. Like you're like somebody that has an eye for talent, eye for like artists.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, if I could like get paid for this, it would be an A&R 100%. Like I found so many people at like 60, 100 monthly listeners who are like way up now. Like years ago, like Crawley, shout out Crawley.
Shout out Crawley forever.
From Norway, bro. That dude is so nice. He battles with so much like depression, other shit, sickness. He still makes songs. He still pushes on, you know.
And Crawley, the fucked up thing about Crawley is he won't make a song for 6 months, and I'll be making songs like every week, and then he'll make one song and it'll just blow away everything I made in that period. You know what I mean? Like
that dude is crazy.
Some artists are like that, and to me, it's like just like I feel inspired as fuck when they do that.
Yeah.
But no, like shout out Glasgow for real, because he found me when I had 41 followers on SoundCloud. Like I had like 700 followers on Instagram. It was my first song ever. I had 700 followers on Instagram, and they were all like my people I knew from high school. Like
when you brought him up, to me, like the name was like this. Like instantly, I was like, I know exactly who that is, and I didn't know that you two had a such a strong bond or connection. And when you said that he was one of the first people that you really like got to connect with in like the music scene that was like outside, you know, I was like,
he was the first, bro. Like before Glasgow reached out, Glasgow put me on to like a bunch of other music too. Like when I started dropping music, I literally thought it was GBC and me. I didn't realize there was a whole other scene really out there. Like I had no idea.
Yeah, and when you said that, I was like, I would love to get him in the voice chat tonight and to just be part of the conversation, because like energy is really important, you know? And I feel like I want to like definitely cultivate a really good, strong energy, like a positive energy when we do this, like Discord and this chat, and like having homies with that are like day one, people that like support you, people that fuck with you or whatever, like just having them there with you, it's like another level. It brings like another energy, because like you're not here just like talking about yourself. Like you have somebody here to be like, yo, like this person, you know, like Glasgow's like, I fuck with Shiki, you know? And he can
it's somebody that like I've had hours upon hours of like random conversations with over years, and we've seen each other like grow and change so much as artists and as people.
As people, especially like when I first met Shiki, you know, this like 2016 like election wave that was going on. Everyone was like watching Ben Shapiro and all that shit, which is like garbage. But I was also in that mindset where it's like I wasn't like.
You thought all Americans were like that?
No, I wasn't like I didn't have contact with a lot of non-binary people, and Shiki was like my first like person that I could like really talk to and respect in that way, and they made me like learn a lot about like all the culture and all the like. It made me realize that, like, which is like an obvious realization, but you know, until someone you actually talk to is like non-binary people and trans people and LGBTQ people are still like people, and they can like you can love them just as much, and you should love them just as much as any other person, right? And you can have people you don't fuck with that are but then you don't fuck with them as people and not with like because of labels, right?
Yeah.
And Shiki made me realize that like I can like I'm like open up like this whole world of like, okay, everyone's a human, and everyone is like special in their own way, and if you fuck with them, you fuck with them, you know.
No doubt.
No matter the skin color, no matter the orientation, no matter the whatever they identify as, they're still human, right? And that's when I realized like all this shit that like people who want to separate these sets of people talk about, like Ben Shapiro, Milo Yiannopoulos,
right?
Like recently Andrew Tate, I guess, against females, right? All that shit is just hurting in the end goal of like people being at peace with each other and having this community that you speak of, which is so important.
And what it all comes down to is truly like some Christian shit. It's like some Jesus Christ shit. This is what I believe is. I'm not a Christian, yeah. I'm not religious, but I believe in loving each other. And like, I'm like, dude, that dude was doing it right. He was a fucking hippie. He was like,
that's any religion, any belief system, it's all the same. Like once you look past all the window dressings of it, the root of all of it is love each other and
just love each other, guys. There's nothing crazy about it. There's nothing hard about it. Like,
love each other, love yourself, love the world, and take care of the things you love.
Exactly.
Yeah. Love thy neighbor is huge, man. Like, if we all do a better job about taking care of each other, like the potential that we have is astronomical. Like when we actually care about each other, it's greed that really kills humanity, you know. And I think that you can fight greed with generosity and love. And that's what I'm really trying to put out. Like, there's a lot of other shows that do other shit. There's a lot of other like channels that do other shit. And to me, I'm not trying to like stage a fight or like something to make me go viral. I don't care about any of that. I just want to show love to people. I want people to show love back to me. I feel like, you know, when I die someday, I want there to be like a hole that people are like, damn, like Spooky was just so dope, dude. Like they just
damn, I ain't getting no new merch, bro.
Yeah,
damn,
like
Spooky, why you have to die?
But the bright side is your merch might be worth more. I hope
true,
anyway.
True. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I'm gonna get so much for this.
I would love for my merch to be like valued by like the community and like for people to like. I'm trying to create other things other than my merch that have value for my community that I can give away for like small amounts or for whatever, you know. And just I want to be able to like give people an investment because like I grew up poor as fuck. I'm still pretty poor. Like this live stream right now that I'm doing this is in a fourplex. I don't have my own house. I've never had my own house, and it's a big goal of mine to eventually have my own land and have my own place. But right now we're chilling, we're vibing.
I mean, right now you got a different kind of real estate. I feel like you got a place in the minds and hearts of like this community and like of like the people that you've impacted.
Well said.
Very well said, man. I appreciate that so much. And I'm trying to keep like grabbing onto like I was attracted to you, Shiki. Like there's a reason that I contacted you. There's a reason that I messaged you. Like you are special in my mind. To me, like you are the perfect person to do this with. And again, if you guys haven't yet, I tried to like for if people are coming in and out or whatever, I'm like, fuck it, who cares? Like the whole reason that we're here is to spotlight an artist. If you guys don't know who Shiki XO is, Spotify, if you're in my Discord, go to the community art section and pre-save the new single that's coming out. Every single week I'm going to try to have a new artist on, somebody that is grinding, somebody that's trying to do something, and that's all I care about. Alex, welcome to the chat, bro. Appreciate you. That's my cousin out in the California area, bro. He actually works for like he's done a bunch of like visual effects and stuff for like big movie companies and stuff like that.
Oh hell yeah!
And he helps me out with some things that I have questions for and stuff. So thank you, Alex, for coming through, bro. I appreciate you, big dog. Yeah, dude. I can't believe Shiki. It's already been 2 hours. Can you believe that it's been 2 hours?
Dude, the only way I can tell it's been 2 hours is that I really gotta pee.
Dude, swear to God.
It's been a great fucking conversation. It's been a great time.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. If you guys have any,
grateful we got to do this.
If you guys have any last things to say to Shiki, please do in the chat or join the.
I saw some people are calling me beautiful in the chat. I appreciate y'all.
Dude, I'm so grateful.
Y'all are beautiful too.
The community is grateful to have you, dude. We are blessed to have you. Your art is amazing. If you guys have any last words to say, we're gonna be wrapping it up in a couple seconds here. We're gonna be. I'm trying to get better at like closing things. You know, Shiki, I don't want things to go on longer. Like, you know, when the party goes on too long.
Yeah, no, it's like when you say bye to somebody and then you gotta both walk out the building together, and then y'all are parked in the same place, and you gotta keep saying, you know.
I'm from Minnesota, and they call it Minnesota nice because it's like saying goodbye to somebody in Minnesota is like it takes 10 minutes.
I mean, you can have like a scripted start and scripted end.
You're like, all right, well, see you later, and then they're like out by their car, and they're like, all right, love you, see you later. You know, like they're driving down the highway, they're like, all right, see you later.
Yeah.
So appreciate everybody for coming through. We're gonna be closing it up. Shiki XO, special guest, Spooky Sunday, episode number 4. You guys can expect I Am Period.
Appreciate y'all.
At some point, right, Steve? We're gonna get you on here. We're gonna showcase some of your art eventually in the future.
Let's go, Steve.
Donald, appreciate you, big dog, for always coming through. Glasgow, thank you so much for not only being a supporter of me, not only for being a supporter of Shiki, but being a supporter of like artists, dude. For people that are like not known, like, do you have an eye? You have like something special, dude, and I'm so grateful for you. I really, really, really do appreciate you for coming through and for being part of the channel or the conversation tonight with Shiki. I think that having you here was like better than if we didn't have you here.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you for having
100%.
me. If you want like any recommendations, I can give you a couple people. You know.
Why don't you DM me and we start talking? Because like I'm trying to find people, and I bet you if you suggested somebody, I bet you I might already be following them, and you'd be like, and I would be like, yeah, you're right. You're right. And if I'm not, then I want to. All right?
Yeah, okay. We'll talk.
Shiki XO, go ahead and plug yourself one last time before we end the stream, bro.
Shiki XO. My Instagram is Shiki XO. My TikTok is Shiki XO. My Twitter is Real Shiki XO. My Spotify, everything is Shiki XO. Yeah, new song coming out Friday. I love you so much. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you make music, if you want beats, I have a beat store. Guess what it is? It's also Shiki XO.
Let's go!
And everything's half off until tomorrow if you use the promo code holiday. Yeah.
All right, so Shiki XO.
Love y'all so much.
Code is holiday if you guys wanted a discount for the Beat Store. Otherwise, if you haven't already followed on Spotify, please follow Shiki XO, SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube. I will probably try to post I will 100% post your Discord link in our affiliates channel. Please just DM me that link, any permanent link, Shiki.
Oh yeah, I got you.
And then I will post that in the affiliates so that anybody that can see what we're up to, that they know that we're fucking with you.
I'll just send you my link. I'll just send you my link tree. It's got all of them in there.
All right, man. I'm grateful for you guys. Everybody in the chat, one last time, thank you so much for being here. This is the end of Spooky Sunday, 11/27 with Shiki XO, the myth, the legend. I'm so grateful as fuck to have you, bro. Thank you so much again for making time for me.
Thank you.
You mean a lot to me, and I wish you nothing but success and love and amazing things for your future.
Bro.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I appreciate that so much, bro. Y'all have a good night.
Love you guys. Take care. Next Sunday, somebody different.